Attention Insane Asylum. Ready to score some epic Dr. Greenthumb show prizes? Every super chat enters you into a giveaway for a free gift. And the more you give, the bigger the rewards. Check this out. Send a $20 super chat, and we'll hook you up with the sticker pack or pins. Drop a $50 super chat, and you'll snag a t-shirt or a hat so you can rep BREALTV in style. But if you're feeling bold, hit us with the $100 super chat, and we'll send you a mystery box loaded with over $200 worth of awesome surprises. Don't miss your chance to win. Send your super chat now, and let's get this party fucking started. Let's go. Attention Insane Asylum. Ready to score some epic Dr. Greenthumb show prizes? Every super chat enters you into a giveaway for a free gift. And the more you give, the bigger the rewards. Check this out. Send a $20 super chat, and we'll hook you up with the sticker pack or pins. Drop a $50 super chat, and you'll snag a t-shirt or a hat so you can rep BREALTV in style. But if you're feeling bold, hit us with the $100 super chat, and we'll send you a mystery box loaded with over $200 worth of awesome surprises. Don't miss your chance to win. Send your super chat now, and let's get this party fucking started. Let's go.
Thanks to an extra layer of tobacco leaf. Hits better thanks to those 2 layers of leaf being all natural. Does it get any better? To be blunt, yes it does. Al Capone wraps are also easy to roll with a self-stick strip. Oh, and did we mention? Our premium wraps come in 3 great flavors: original, cognac, and rum. If you want a great smoke, you need a great natural leaf wrap. Slow burn, hits better.
Attention Insane Asylum. Ready to score some epic Dr. Greenthumb show prizes? Every super chat enters you into a giveaway for a free gift. And the more you give, the bigger the rewards. Check this out. Send a $20 super chat, and we'll hook you up with the sticker pack or pins. Drop a $50 super chat, and you'll snag a t-shirt or a hat so you can rep BREALTV in style. But if you're feeling bold, hit us with the $100 super chat, and we'll send you a mystery box loaded with over $200 worth of awesome surprises. Don't miss your chance to win. Send your super chat now, and let's get this party fucking started. Let's go. Attention Insane Asylum. Ready to score some epic Dr. Greenthumb show prizes? Every super chat enters you into a giveaway for a free gift. And the more you give, the bigger the rewards. Check this out. Send a $20 super chat, and we'll hook you up with the sticker pack or pins. Drop a $50 super chat, and you'll snag a t-shirt or a hat so you can rep BREALTV in style. But if you're feeling bold, hit us with the $100 super chat, and we'll send you a mystery box loaded with over $200 worth of awesome surprises. Don't miss your chance to win. Send your super chat now, and let's get this party fucking started. Let's go.
Thanks to an extra layer of tobacco leaf. Hits better thanks to those 2 layers of leaf being all natural. Does it get any better? To be blunt, yes it does. Al Capone wraps are also easy to roll with a self-stick strip. Oh, and did we mention? Our premium wraps come in 3 great flavors: original, cognac, and rum. If you want a great smoke, you need a great natural leaf wrap. Slow burn, hits better.
Attention Insane Asylum. Ready to score some epic Dr. Greenthumb show prizes? Every super chat enters you into a giveaway for a free gift. And the more you give, the bigger the rewards. Check this out. Send a $20 super chat, and we'll hook you up with the sticker pack or pins. Drop a $50 super chat, and you'll snag a t-shirt or a hat so you can rep BREALTV in style. But if you're feeling bold, hit us with the $100 super chat, and we'll send you a mystery box loaded with over $200 worth of awesome surprises. Don't miss your chance to win. Send your super chat now, and let's get this party fucking started. Let's go. Attention Insane Asylum. Ready to score some epic Dr. Greenthumb show prizes? Every super chat enters you into a giveaway for a free gift. And the more you give, the bigger the rewards. Check this out. Send a $20 super chat, and we'll hook you up with the sticker pack or pins. Drop a $50 super chat, and you'll snag a t-shirt or a hat so you can rep BREALTV in style. But if you're feeling bold, hit us with the $100 super chat, and we'll send you a mystery box loaded with over $200 worth of awesome surprises. Don't miss your chance to win. Send your super chat now, and let's get this party fucking started. Let's go.
Thanks to an extra layer of tobacco leaf. Hits better thanks to those 2 layers of leaf being all natural. Does it get any better? To be blunt, yes it does. Al Capone wraps are also easy to roll with a self-stick strip. Oh, and did we mention? Our premium wraps come in 3 great flavors: original, cognac, and rum. If you want a great smoke, you need a great natural leaf wrap. Slow burn, hits better.
Attention Insane Asylum. Ready to score some epic Dr. Greenthumb show prizes? Every super chat enters you into a giveaway for a free gift. And the more you give, the bigger the rewards. Check this out. Send a $20 super chat, and we'll hook you up with the sticker pack or pins. Drop a $50 super chat, and you'll snag a t-shirt or a hat so you can rep BREALTV in style. But if you're feeling bold, hit us with the $100 super chat, and we'll send you a mystery box loaded with over $200 worth of awesome surprises. Don't miss your chance to win. Send your super chat now, and let's get this party fucking started. Let's go. Attention Insane Asylum. Ready to score some epic Dr. Greenthumb show prizes? Every super chat enters you into a giveaway for a free gift. And the more you give, the bigger the rewards. Check this out. Send a $20 super chat, and we'll hook you up with the sticker pack or pins. Drop a $50 super chat, and you'll snag a t-shirt or a hat so you can rep BREALTV in style. But if you're feeling bold, hit us with the $100 super chat, and we'll send you a mystery box loaded with over $200 worth of awesome surprises. Don't miss your chance to win. Send your super chat now, and let's get this party fucking started. Let's go.
Thanks to an extra layer of tobacco leaf. Hits better thanks to those 2 layers of leaf being all natural. Does it get any better? To be blunt, yes it does. Al Capone wraps are also easy to roll with a self-stick strip. Oh, and did we mention? Our premium wraps come in 3 great flavors: original, cognac, and rum. If you want a great smoke, you need a great natural leaf wrap. Slow burn, hits better.
Attention Insane Asylum. Ready to score some epic Dr. Greenthumb show prizes? Every super chat enters you into a giveaway for a free gift. And the more you give, the bigger the rewards. Check this out. Send a $20 super chat, and we'll hook you up with the sticker pack or pins. Drop a $50 super chat, and you'll snag a t-shirt or a hat so you can rep BREALTV in style. But if you're feeling bold, hit us with the $100 super chat, and we'll send you a mystery box loaded with over $200 worth of awesome surprises. Don't miss your chance to win. Send your super chat now, and let's get this party fucking started. Let's go. Attention Insane Asylum. Ready to score some epic Dr. Greenthumb show prizes? Every super chat enters you into a giveaway for a free gift. And the more you give, the bigger the rewards. Check this out. Send a $20 super chat, and we'll hook you up with the sticker pack or pins. Drop a $50 super chat, and you'll snag a t-shirt or a hat so you can rep BREALTV in style. But if you're feeling bold, hit us with the $100 super chat, and we'll send you a mystery box loaded with over $200 worth of awesome surprises. Don't miss your chance to win. Send your super chat now, and let's get this party fucking started. Let's go. Attention Insane Asylum. Ready to score some epic Dr. Greenthumb show prizes? Every super chat enters you into a giveaway for a free gift. And the more you give, the bigger the rewards. Check this out. Send a $20 super chat, and we'll hook you up with the sticker pack or pins. Drop a $50 super chat, and you'll snag a t-shirt or a hat so you can rep BREALTV in style. But if you're feeling bold, hit us with the $100 super chat, and we'll send you a mystery box loaded with over $200 worth of awesome surprises. Don't miss your chance to win. Send your super chat now, and let's get this party fucking started. Let's go.
Thanks to an extra layer of tobacco leaf. Hits better thanks to those 2 layers of leaf being all natural. Does it get any better? To be blunt, yes it does. Al Capone wraps are also easy to roll with a self-stick strip. Oh, and did we mention? Our premium wraps come in 3 great flavors: original, cognac, and rum. If you want a great smoke, you need a great natural leaf wrap. Slow burn, hits better.
Attention Insane Asylum. Ready to score some epic Dr. Greenthumb show prizes? Every super chat enters you into a giveaway for a free gift. And the more you give, the bigger the rewards. Check this out. Send a $20 super chat, and we'll hook you up with the sticker pack or pins. Drop a $50 super chat, and you'll snag a t-shirt or a hat so you can rep BREALTV in style. But if you're feeling bold, hit us with the $100 super chat, and we'll send you a mystery box loaded with over $200 worth of awesome surprises. Don't miss your chance to win. Send your super chat now, and let's get this party fucking started. Let's go. Attention Insane Asylum. Ready to score some epic Dr. Greenthumb show prizes? Every super chat enters you into a giveaway for a free gift. And the more you give, the bigger the rewards. Check this out. Send a $20 super chat, and we'll hook you up with the sticker pack or pins. Drop a $50 super chat, and you'll snag a t-shirt or a hat so you can rep BREALTV in style. But if you're feeling bold, hit us with the $100 super chat, and we'll send you a mystery box loaded with over $200 worth of awesome surprises. Don't miss your chance to win. Send your super chat now, and let's get this party fucking started. Let's go.
Thanks to an extra layer of tobacco leaf. Hits better thanks to those 2 layers of leaf being all natural. Does it get any better? To be blunt, yes it does. Al Capone wraps are also easy to roll with a self-stick strip. Oh, and did we mention? Our premium wraps come in 3 great flavors: original, cognac, and rum. If you want a great smoke, you need a great natural leaf wrap. Slow burn hits better.
Attention Insane Asylum. Ready to score some epic Dr. Greenthumb show prizes? Attention Insane Asylum. Ready to score some epic Dr. Greenthumb show prizes? Every super chat enters you into a giveaway for a free gift. And the more you give, the bigger the rewards. Check this out. Send a $20 super chat, and we'll hook you up with the sticker pack or pins. Drop a $50 super chat, and you'll snag a t-shirt or a hat so you can rep BREALTV in style. But if you're feeling bold, hit us with the $100 super chat, and we'll send you a mystery box loaded with over $200 worth of awesome surprises. Don't miss your chance to win. Send your super chat now, and let's get this party fucking started. Let's go.
Disclaimer. This video, like all videos featured on this channel, is definitely intended for mature audiences. This video is likely to contain profane language. Content is inappropriate for minors. Video is not for kids.
Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Lord of mercy.
Oh, yeah. The help is coming around. It is the Dr. Greenthumb Show live on Twitch, Discord, YouTube, X, and the home site, www.BREALTV. What it do? To my right, one of my homies, the legendary Mellow Man Ace in the building.
Now, the party didn't start till I walked in, and I probably won't leave until the thing ends. But in the meantime, it's the Dr. Greenthumb Show. How about it?
I like that intro right there.
Thank you, sir.
And next to him, the legendary Psycho Les.
Cheers, everybody. Salud.
Yes.
Yep.
We got the Treehouse crew, Bolton, Blambo, Brabron, the Dominator in the nest over there.
Yo, what up?
And we got the legendary Emilio Rivera right here.
Hey, happy to be here, B.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me, man.
We've been talking about this for a while when we've seen each other and stuff like that. So it finally manifested, man. And we are fucking glad to have you here with us, brother.
Glad to be here.
Big
homeboy.
time.
Gracias, big fan, homeboy. You know that.
That's right. We got the Masked Wonder, DJ FM.
What up, everybody? Happy Tuesday.
Yes.
Many blessings.
It is very happy. You know what I'm saying? Emilio, man, you've been in so many fucking movies that we've all seen dozens of times, which is dope. Because I think, you know, as an artist, we don't think about how many times one person is going to watch this movie we're in and, you know, do like the lines, you know what I mean? Like quotables and shit like that.
Thank you, bro.
Like that was never something you thought about, right? As an actor coming up.
Not at all, brother. Not at all. It was kind of like a fluke. It was a fluke, brother. You know, I was getting clean and sober. Well, I was clean and sober for about 8 months, and I had, you know, I say a mentor, you know,
Right.
And he asked me what was a most memorable thing in my life. And there's a lot of things, you know, like I was a great ball player, you know, so I always struck out the guy when I had to, or hit a home run when I had to. So a lot of those moments.
Yeah.
Of course, I had my kids and all that. But when I was a kid, Holmes, you know, I stuttered a lot. You know, I still stutter now, but I got it in control because I think about what I'm going to say. But when I was a kid, I stuttered like bad, homie, like that kind of shit, you know. And I remember I got cast for the school play as Rumpelstiltskin, right? And I remember I didn't stutter one time, and I felt proud of myself because,
Yeah.
you know, and everybody was clapping and stuff. So I told my psychiatrist that, and he's like, "You should be an actor, man." You know, and I got 8 months clean and sober, and then he goes, that's what you can think that made you happy.
Yeah.
Everything in your life. And I gave it a shot, man. So, you know, but I was a recovering addict, was, you know, a guy from the streets, a tough guy, you know, a real guy, you know, and I was very one of those guys that you couldn't look at. Like, you know, I'd be like, "Hey, what are you looking at?" I was that guy, you know. and he was like, you know, you gotta let people look at you. You gotta let people watch you. And I just didn't like it, bro. You know, and he broke me out of that cycle, Holmes. And what I would do, I'd go to his house every Wednesday, right there in the Studio City, and I'd pay $40 an hour, and he would just tell me something in my ear, and I would just start crying, Holmes. Because see, growing up where I come from, you're not allowed to cry.
Right.
So I had so much. I cried with my fist, homie. That's all my life I fought.
Yeah.
Because I was crying with these. I know that now.
Yeah.
I didn't know that back then, you know. And then for 2 years, bro, I was just with him. He was just breaking me down, chipping away. He goes, "Listen, before you can become an actor, I gotta humanize you because you're not human."
Right.
You dig? And he let me feel. And without feeling less of a man.
Yeah, he brought the raw shit out of you and
the stuff that I should have been doing since I was a kid. You know, you're supposed to cry, homie.
Yeah.
You know, talking about when you're not allowed to, and it just makes you mean and makes you tough. And And it makes you weak. See, back when we come from, boy, even if you smiled was a sign of weakness.
Right.
You couldn't even smile. I mean, if somebody said the most funniest joke, you had to, like, go, that's good. That's good.
You couldn't really laugh too hard.
It's weak. It's really weird, but that's just the way it is, And he let me laugh, and he let me smile, he let me cry, and I became human. And then that's when the acting worked out, Holmes.
I could see that though. You know what I mean? Because you got to work all that raw emotion out of there. So like when you're doing something, you don't take something personal.
Exactly. So I did stand-up comedy, and he goes, you got to be able to make fun of yourself. Let people laugh at you.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. And when I did, the more I did that, I felt more free, Cardinal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Of course, don't get me wrong. Like when at first when I got into the act, he made my hair grow out. He made me shave my brocha and all that shit. He told me this. He goes, you know what, man, you're not a bad looking guy, but you hide everything behind that big old mustache. I used to have a brocha, right? He said, what are you hiding from? What are you hiding from? You know what I'm talking about? So he made me shave it all off, be free,
Yeah.
And then at the end, they started saying, we need you to be the next Jimmy Smith and Ed Martinez. And the thing was, okay, that was cool. And I was working a lot. But then I said to myself, why can't I just be Emilio Rivera? They're already there. Let me be me.
Yeah.
And I ran with it, Holmes, and it worked out.
It worked the
God
fuck
bless
out.
you. Yeah.
Because you've been working.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What a blessing. It's been a blessing, homeboy.
It has, man. Because we've got to see you from day one.
Yes, sir.
And just evolving into all these roles. And you don't just do one fucking thing. And I think that's the part of him breaking you down like that and making you, allowing you to be vulnerable so that you can get into these certain roles that you can't really get into when you still got that street guy chip on your shoulder. You know what I mean?
Word, was vulnerable, and I never heard that word. I never heard it in my life. Yeah. He would, me, even then, I still wanted to be like, I know everything, he would say, you need to be vulnerable. And I'll go, all right, I didn't know what it meant. You know what I'm talking about? And then when I didn't want to ask because, my pride would not let me ask, which is really dumb. You know what I'm saying? I tell people, if you don't know something, just ask. And then one day I broke down. He goes, see, that's what I need to see, vulnerability. And I was like, oh, that's what he means. Like, without even asking, I figured I filled my way out.
Yeah.
Saying, brother, but just ask, man,
You know what? It's crazy because in our time, we didn't want to ask because we felt like it was a dent in the armor and shit.
Very good.
So we had to wait till somebody maybe broke it down and we got to fucking ear hustle that. These days, you don't got to do that shit because there's so much information readily available on the internet.
Google it.
Anywhere. You can Google it and be like, all right. So motherfuckers don't have that same issue we used to have where we fucking have to be like this and act like we know all the shit. You know what I mean?
But I understand what he's saying though. Like, you shouldn't feel nothing for asking somebody for help,
right?
Or a question like, "Yo, I don't understand. Well, you break it down for me, or what?"
Yeah.
And there wasn't, and I was going to Glendale College. And I was like the old guy because all these kids were like 17, 18, got out of college. Out of high school straight. That's what we were supposed to do, right? And they would say it was a theater class, and they would say all these words, Cardinal, that I didn't understand, bro. Like they would just, because I'm from the Calles, so we just know certain. You don't need to talk much in the Calles,
Right.
And then I would be there, and they would say, so I would tell my mentor. I say, hey, man, I don't know what they're saying. He would say, well, then ask them. Just ask them.
Yeah.
He would make me ask them. And I'd go in there, and they were like, what do you mean by that? And they would gladly explain what the word meant. You know what I'm saying? And another thing I learned is I had to learn one word a day and call my mentor and say, use it in a sentence, like a kid in school.
Right.
Except I'm 30 years old doing this now, but it really helped out a lot.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Like when they recognize talent, you got to cultivate it and like fucking move it in the right direction. And I think that's what they saw in you. You know what I mean? Like, hey, this guy's got the fucking goods. Let's just give him some foundation.
That's exactly, because I took acting classes and people would go up there and do monologues. You have to learn a monologue. I would just go up there and do stories of my life.
Yeah.
People would be crying and in the audience and they go, where'd you get that monologue? I go, that's a monologue of my life. I'll just tell stories, bro. You know what I'm saying? But stories that I actually I've been part of. That was my life, and it was a trip.
It's about moving people.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And that shit moved them. And they, and at that time you didn't even yet have the skill set, right?
I was just talking.
Very raw, right?
Raw sometimes, brother, and I've learned now, just sometimes some things are just better left unsaid. You dig what I'm saying? Because sometimes you go a little deep and some of the stories I tell were not shit that you're not supposed to say. I mean, it was about me.
Yeah.
But still,
Yeah.
No,
That's what you let them think it's the monologue.
Exactly.
Like, oh yeah. Oh yeah, that was a monologue. That's right. I wrote that.
I learned that now.
Yeah. Oh man, because it's a tough game. I mean, music is tough, comedy's tough, and acting is tough.
I'm a horrible actor.
Is that why you never got into it?
Yeah, I did one role many 100 years ago.
I remember that.
It was 100 years ago, and it just couldn't, And then I auditioned for CB4.
Right.
Failed miserably.
Did you really?
I remember that.
Yeah.
Really?
Failed miserably and just never went back.
I like that movie.
What they had you doing?
I was auditioning for CB4, the light-skinned kid. I forget his name, the one who actually got it, but right there was Chris
Alan
Rock.
Payne.
Alan Payne, yes, sir.
That's right.
Chris Rock was just like, yeah, right now you on the charts, you the shit, but
Yeah, right.
He's
Yeah,
just-
well,
he's
hey,
just,
listen. You have to want to do it. I think.
Yeah.
To me, right? Like, because I've had some roles and I've done a couple here and there, and I had fun in them, but it wasn't like I was like bitten by the bug. Like, oh, I need to go do this shit. I was always music first, right? And I thought if something comes along and I feel like I could do it, yeah, I'll do it. But it's not like it never got to me where like, oh man, I fucking gotta go and get in a movie and shit like that, because like I feel like you have to really love it and want it and have the patience for it. Because I like just based off of the little shit that I have done, they got you on that set.
It's hard.
And you're waiting.
And it's a worker now.
That's what I was going to get ready to say.
And you're waiting.
Yeah, and back then, I mean, that was 35 years ago. You were in a trailer by yourself.
Yeah.
For hours before they needed you for 20 minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
It hasn't changed, brother.
That never
changed.
changed.
Now you have gadgets and you could be on the internet.
That's very good.
You could be.
I mean, you may not even be shooting that day.
Yeah.
But just in case, you might be there for some hours and shit like that. And that was the part because I dig the art part of it, like being somebody else and like trying to, like figure out who that is and then bust it out. But it was the time. Like I'd fucking drive myself crazy sitting there waiting.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Patience thing. But the money was great.
Well, the opportunity was great because I didn't get paid a lot of money.
Well, I did.
Well, that's great.
I
Huh?
did.
The thing is like, see, my thing, I wish I could sing. See, I love to sing, brother. In my head, I could sing feed me. You know what I'm saying? But,
it's like basketball players want to be baseball players, and baseball players want to be basketball players.
But for me, acting, I had to act. It was my therapy. It was my new high.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying or not? And I did stand-up comedy for 10 years, and that was my rush, Holmes.
Yeah.
That was my rush because I was a dope addict. I mean, I needed something.
That was your therapy.
That was my
pretty much.
therapy, or not?
Yeah. It's because you're expressing yourself. Like a lot of comedies based off of pain too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, most of the great comics, man, they went through some crazy shit in their life.
Yeah.
One of my favorites got to be Mike Epps.
Yeah.
Mike Epps is crazy.
He's hilarious. I mean,
That's a good guy. I just finished working with him as December. I went back and did the Upshaws with him in Wanda Strikes.
Get down.
Yes, really. I love Mike. We did our next air together, and we had a ball on that one. You know what I'm saying?
I was upset when they blew you up in Landman. That shit was.
Me too.
I was upset.
Know what it was, or not? Michael Pena, who played my son on the show.
Yeah.
We were scheduled for a few episodes, I think 4.
Yeah.
What happens? He booked a movie in Australia, so they had to take us out real quick.
Oh, yeah.
But that was a fun gig, man. It was a great show, man.
Taylor Sheridan, he's blown the fuck up right now.
He's a badass, bro. He was on Sons of Anarchy with us, back in the day.
That's right.
Yeah, for a couple of seasons, right now he's
got like six shows out there right now.
Watch Lioness.
Yeah,
bro.
Lioness is the shit. I've been trying to tell these guys.
I'm stuck on. I mean, I like all his shows.
Tell us about it.
But Lioness is. I just watched the last episode last night. It's so good.
It's pretty fucking hardcore.
It's hardcore, and the acting, bro, the whole ensemble.
Yeah,
they get down on. It's a good show. Man.
You know how some shows like you're watching, it takes a minute to ramp up, right? There might be one slow episode, and you're like, why the fuck did I just watch this whole shit? Not Lioness. Every episode is some fuck shit.
Zoe Saldana, bro. Down, bro. Down.
Yeah, she's killing it. And their cast is it's a dope cast.
Yep.
I mean, so if you haven't watched it, watch Lioness.
Lioness, you keep telling me about it.
You get stuck on it, homeboy, serio.
That 1923 shit, too. The Yellowstone 1923.
Yeah,
That's pretty good, too.
And the mayor of Kingstown, man.
Yeah.
And Tulsa King. Tulsa King.
Tulsa King.
This got picked up for 3rd season, I think.
Man, this fucking guy is working.
So you watch a lot of
He's like the
stuff
Tyler Perry of white guys. You know what I'm saying?
He's running the show right now. You know, and the thing is, I don't. You know, bro. I'll be honest with you, homie. I watch Andy Griffin's show. That's my thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I watch. I'm a black and white guy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I old black and whites, and I watch Pawn Stars, homes. Like that's my shit. You know, because you know, and then Family Feud, like the stuff that I have to pay too much attention. But see, Pawn Stars, I get a history because I was not good in history, homes. So I get a little history and still laugh a little bit. You dig? I get to learn and still, it's pretty bad.
We were just watching Family Feud before you walked in.
Oh, yeah. And we were on there, homie, with the Mayans.
Oh, you were on there?
We played against. Man, don't forget this, man. I fucking forgot. But anyway, it was fun and we lost. Spoiler alert, we lost. You know.
Steve Harvey's hilarious on that show.
He's good. He's really good. My favorite host.
That's for you, bro. It's the Delta we were talking about.
Oh, that's the Alpha Delta.
Yeah, you let it. Don't confuse them because if you smoke the wrong one.
True.
So
I like your sound effects you put in. Is that coming out?
Yeah,
that's good. That's good.
Word up.
It's the Psycho Beta.
You're gonna fall out, bro. That sound effect told me you're gonna fall out if you smoke the wrong one.
Yeah, you're gonna fall out if you smoke the wrong fucking one. You won't fall out, but you'll be out of here. We all know how you do. We definitely know how you do.
If you want me to leave, just say
no. Fuck no. How long have you been golfing now?
30 years, Cardinal.
30 years.
You know, it's just funny. You know, when I got into golfing, I was doing a Con Air, and before I left to go, my friend Mando Cosillo, and to this day he's a comedian as well, and he goes, "Hey, brother, now that you become a Hollywood guy, he bought me. I'm a lefty, so he went to a yard sale and he found a left-handed club, you know, brown, a persimmon, and I go, hey, bro, I don't golf. Now I was a ball player, you know, and he goes, just go to the driving range, you know. And I went to the driving range, I was pounding the shit out of that ball. Right? I felt good, right, Hans? And of course, I went to the course. I sucked, but you know, but it was that's what started me, bro.
Yeah,
that's what started
the driving ranges and shit.
He gave me that one. I went there with one club.
So you were playing baseball when you were young?
Since I was 5 years old. Home.
Wow.
I pitched for 12 years. Home. That was my thing. That was my ticket out, Holmes. God blessed me with a 92-mile fastball, and I that guy, you know, hooked with the gangs and the drugs, homie.
That's what happens,
and I let a couple of people down, you know, and then this, you know, that's one of my biggest regrets, though, because I had ADD and AD, I had all those D's, whatever it is, right? Yeah. So when you got tired of playing catch with me or hitting the ball with me, I played with my wall was my best friend. He never got tired, home. So I was there from morning till night, home. That's all I did, homie. That's how you become good. You have to be
put the hours in,
repetitive, you know.
Yeah. I was a baseball guy too. Then I met this guy.
Like, you're gonna blame it on me?
Let's go dance and rap in the street. Why not?
You're doing something productive, though. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Yeah. No, this guy had some junk on his pitches, man.
Good throw, huh?
Yeah.
I'll say this: I was being scouted by Mike Brito of the Dodgers.
At Southgate, he used to gun us with our radar gun. Yeah. That's how I knew how fast I threw, bro. Was through him, Mike Brito. Yeah.
During the time that Pedro Martinez and Ramon Martinez got picked up, I was in that same.
Wow.
I could have been in that same class back then. That was.
I can't say.
I'm 57.
Okay, I'm 64. Okay, so it was just a little bit before you. Yeah.
He liked to party too, though. We all did.
We all did. Bro.
We all did. We all like to party too much.
Yeah.
Muggs was also being scouted, like our, you know.
DJ Muggs.
Yeah, DJ Muggs.
Really?
He's a fucking heavy-handed left-hander.
Oh, is that right?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
He chose the music.
He could rake.
Yeah. They were looking at him because he could fucking knock balls fucking right out of the park.
And that was my thing, is that now I could throw. I was a number 4 batter, bro. I could bang them. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I did. But back then, bro, I used to get a broomstick and hit fichas. Fichas is an auto cap.
Yeah.
So check it out. So I would do that so much, bro. When a ball came at me, how could you miss?
Like
I'm hitting a fucking feature, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, a bottle.
Yeah.
Hank Aaron used to do that. The great Hank Aaron.
Yeah, that's what we do, bro. It's just everything was easy, bro. You know.
Yeah. I mean, you know, when you got that hand-eye coordination on something that fucking small.
Yeah. And with the broomstick, we used to cut off the broom. It was no good no more. We cut it off, and that's what we used.
That's why New Yorkers were great at baseball, because of that stick ball shit.
Yeah.
When you think about it.
Yeah.
So you was cracking the beers and then
Cracking.
No, I didn't. I wasn't
Bottle
that like so. Tell you the truth, I didn't start drinking till I was 15, but I started doing heavy drugs till I was 17, bro. You know, I started off with carga real quick. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I messed up. You know?
Yeah.
Well, you know, ending up as a great actor, and for us musicians, you're not a bad alternative.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, you wanted to be a baseball player, but now
yeah.
you land in this acting role,
Yeah.
and you're doing amazing. So we salute you for that.
I appreciate. Thank you.
And knocking them out the park in each role.
Oh, yeah.
different way.
I like that. That's good, homie.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure you still love baseball, right?
Oh yeah. Well, see, I almost got hurt about 6 years ago. So I was playing softball 4 times a week and handball on Saturdays. Until now I can't run no more. But
shit.
that's because it never left my blood, homie. You know what I'm saying? That's my way of competing.
Yeah.
You know.
Wow.
Yeah, man. When it's in the blood, it don't go away.
And by the way, you look amazing for
Yeah.
64, carnal.
Fucking
you.
yeah, I would not have guessed that.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. Yeah, my old lady's got me on my ass, homie.
That's right.
You know, she's always take this, babe. You know, put this on your face and this and that. And I said, at first I was, hey man, I don't do that shit. But now that I stop.
Yeah.
Imagine if your psychiatrist or the guy would have never broke you down, you would have mugged her and said, "Fuck that shit, eh?"
Yeah, you know, it's just you know, as you get older, now, you know, it's I just like to keep it simple, homeboy. You just, you know,
Yeah,
I'm pretty,
same.
They back on me, you know what I'm saying? I'm more of a homebody now, you know.
Hey, when we were younger, we would complicate our lives like a motherfucker. You know, even though someone might have been trying to give us guidance, we would just always go against it because that's the nature of a young person. Like, we think we know everything when we're at that age, and someone who's kind of been through it
Right.
Yeah.
is trying to say, hey, man, slow it the fuck down and watch this. Oh, man, you don't know shit.
And take advice. And
Yeah.
take advice. And you know what's funny, Holmes? I remember when I was younger and they had these older guy, you know, telling me what to do. And he looked like he'd been through nothing. Now, I probably look like I haven't been through nothing, bro, but I got a lot to say. And sometimes I just want to grab somebody and say, just listen to me.
No,
And that's when we have that understanding of like how we used to be that same motherfucker we're trying to
Yes,
get
bro.
to. You
Trying
know
to
what I mean?
help you,
Get
man.
through.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
can tell just looking at you, you were a no nonsense type of guy. You know.
Yeah.
We can tell.
Just, he could,
We
I
can
can't
tell.
even, I can't even hide
before
that.
I
now.
before I knew you.
Yeah.
You know, like just by looking at you from afar, you could tell like that brother right there. You don't want to see him on a bad Wednesday. You know what I mean?
Or any day.
know-
Not no more. I'm good now.
Yeah, right. I'm saying,
And there was 2 things a lot of us were missing as you know, as those teenage kids. I mean, you're a little bit older than we were, but I mean, it's sort of the same thing that transfers down. Is 2 things. We don't like hearing it from people, and but we also don't like talking to people about our fucking problems or hang-ups. So we got all this shit bottled in, rolling around with chips on our shoulder, you know, and not trying to hear it from nobody, but also not trying to tell it to nobody.
going to no type of counseling. You had to walk that up.
A lot of us needed to talk to somebody.
Yeah. It's not healthy to keep it bottled.
Oh
Yeah,
my
sure.
God!
No,
Because
they used to tell you walk that shit off like it was a sprained ankle. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
nah.
walk it off.
Well, our fathers did that.
Yeah.
And some of our mentors on the street did that. But none of us and none of them were equipped with the tools to be able to tell you or me or you, hey, listen, you should talk to somebody about these particular issues and maybe they can fucking help you, you know. And then we got to be really willing to receive it and say, you know what, thank you, as opposed to, hey, fuck out of here, I ain't talking to nobody about my thing. Who the fuck you think I am?
Yeah.
You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
everything was a sign of weakness, Garnett.
Yeah.
Especially if your first mentor from the guy is that's weak. So that's like, oh, that's weak. And it's just like, bam, it's just instilled in you.
Yeah,
And so you don't want to hear nobody because it's weak.
it's because it's weak. Yeah.
You know what I'm
Weak,
saying?
yeah.
You know, it's just,
They're
it's
gonna
just
say, "Oh, you
and it's-
weak, or you stupid," because you don't, you know.
And it's not weak. It's just that, you know, none of us had those tools or any of that to know that, hey, man, it's actually strength to be able to fucking, you know, talk about
it's
this
actually
shit.
human, Garnett.
Yeah,
You know,
and-
you're,
to help-
you're supposed to feel. You're
Yeah,
supposed to, you know.
to help you grow as a
Yeah,
person.
man.
And in that time frame too, back in the day, I mean, when it was that time frame. Not saying right now, somebody might call you even gay for that. You know what I mean? Like guys would clown you like,
And the trollism. Yeah,
yeah,
for sure. Like, oh, this motherfucker's soft.
soft, yeah,
You know what I mean?
soft.
Exactly.
And now those motherfuckers are talking to therapists left and right. Because
Yeah.
it's a real thing. You should, you know, and you shouldn't be ashamed to do that shit because it's going to help you grow as a person and get in touch with who the fuck you actually are.
Yeah,
You know-
I went to counseling much of last year.
Yeah.
Just to deal with some old personal issues, you know, distrust. I think being in the entertainment world for so many years made me very untrusting. And then also writing a song such like Mentirosa also made me very untrusting towards females. And I had to address those issues. I'm still not completely over it, but I'm still a work in progress.
But you know, we're never going to be over everything, Garnett. There's always going to be something picking at us. You dig what I'm saying? The thing is that you're chipping away at it. Because I'm still a work in progress, Carnal.
We all are.
And we, I'll always. I remember I did a podcast a couple of years ago, and it was going feed him. This thing was beautiful, right? And then the guy, he goes, Emilio, so how does it feel like the way you are now? Like if somebody slaps you in the face, you'll turn to the cheek. I go, I'm still working on that, homeboy.
Yeah.
Because I don't turn my cheek too quick. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah.
Because there's different things that are still going to.
We're human.
We're human. You know what I'm saying? And that part, I don't want to lose that part because I don't want nobody slapping me in the face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm going to keep that part. I think. You know
Chris,
what I'm saying?
you don't want the Chris Rock, right?
No. I don't do that, homie.
Yeah,
But the thing is, we live a different way, so that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
So I don't give you no reason to do that.
Yeah.
There's no reason for me because I'm the most respectful, nice guy to you. So if you slap me, it's gonna get ugly because I was trying to be nice, Holmes. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Just show respect. That's all, brother. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing. It has to be on some out-of-pocket shit for something like that to happen because we all carry ourselves in a different way than we used to, obviously,
Of course.
where we're used to be, like inviting that shit. Because we
Very
want
good. Very, very good. I
Green
like
light.
You know what I'm saying? We
Wish somebody would.
yeah, we invited.
would.
I mean, I know I had my time.
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
When I was like out of the gang banging shit, and now doing music, I still was working on myself. I'd be in clubs with the homies, with the brothers, and we'd be fucking drinking, and I'd just wait for a motherfucker to step on my shoe or bump into me, so that would be like the trigger point for me to unleash whatever fucking shit I was holding in. You know what I'm
You
saying?
put in that. Is that gonna stay in? That was fucking perfect.
The fucking growling dog.
These days I don't do that because
Exactly.
I've grown and I've talked to people. You know what I'm saying? And
But I got
Learn how to use your words.
learn how to
Exactly.
use. Yes.
But I gotta tell you though, brother, it's a different time now because I'm into. That's my therapy is shining shoes and ironing. I still do that, bro. That's my thing.
Yeah.
It's just something that instilled me since I was 8 years old. But the thing is that nowadays, like people, they step on you and they don't say excuse me, Colonel. That's
Yeah.
That's it's different
Yeah.
times. And I'm gonna tell you, it's not the kids nowadays, it's the parents nowadays.
Yeah.
What was instilled in us, it's just sign of respect. You bump into somebody, excuse me.
Yeah.
So simple. But nowadays, it's just like I don't know. It's just weird.
They're ready for the set off immediately. That's why I thank God that I don't look at things the way I used to because I'd be getting in shit every other day with these people the way they react now. You know what I mean? And just ready to pop off.
Well, they're used to not getting a reaction because they're online doing shit.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
the finger bangers.
Yeah.
I never heard of that.
Finger banger.
Yeah, they say anything online. Well, fuck you, motherfucker. I'll get you on the street. What the fuck out of here?
Yeah, and the thing is this, Carl, you cannot react. You cannot react because, you're going to have as many people that love you, got just as many that hate you, homeboy. You know what I'm saying? They're waiting for you to fuck up, you dig? And so, when they write stupid shit on your Instagram or your post, let it go. Let it. So I tell you, I tell you one time, and this is where Instagram was still kind of a little bit new, and I had posted, it was me, Cartoon, Stevan, and Danny Trejo, right? Big old car show. And I posted a picture of all four of us, right? Because I was going to be there that day. And then somebody wrote, the guy in the left is a puto. The guy in the left was me, Holmes.
Oh shit!
Right. So, and I shouldn't have. I learned better. I know better now. So I wrote back. I said, "Hey, Holmes, I'm here till 4 o'clock. Where you at?" And I was, 'cause it was only 1 o'clock, right? And that was a big old car show. It was indoor. It was a big one, right? Inside indoor. And all of a sudden, Holmes, I told my, and Molly goes, "Babe, don't post." I go, "Kick back, man. Anyway, this is stupid. It's stupid, and I'll never do it again. It's just I'm saying this story for you not to do it."
Right.
Anyway, all kinds of cholos, bro. Just like, because I don't know who's who,
Right.
Start coming to my table. Boom, a lot of them. So I'm just being trucha. I'm still being cool, but I'm keeping my eye, right?
Yeah.
Boom, boom. They're coming all over, bro. Hey, Holmes, we saw your post. Anything goes down, I got you. Bro, everybody, like about 14 guys showed up. Yeah. Everybody but the guy that wrote that fucking post.
They were all riding for you right there, dog.
That female, that was a beautiful thing. And
that
whoever,
was awesome.
I'm sure you remember that if you're watching this, and thank you for that. But that was a dumb move in my part. It's just that pride, and it's just like, no, it's just they want a reaction, home.
They wanted to debate you.
And they did.
Yeah.
They did. And never again.
Hey, bro, that happened to me a couple years back. Same thing. I was just telling this story. They fucking, said some bullshit on a comment feed. I reacted to it.
Yeah.
And the dude said some fucked up shit to me, yet my account got struck for it.
Really?
And I got the flag for bullying, for responding to some shit this motherfucker told me.
Yeah.
And that's when I was like, you know what? I'm not going to let, because I used to give people words. If somebody said some shit to me, I was giving them words.
Yeah,
Dog,
right,
I'm a wordsmith and a verbalist.
I got words for your ass.
I got words for you if you want to go that route. We'll play chess. You know what I'm saying? But then when that happened, I realized, okay, there's motherfuckers out there just trying to bait you to report your account so that your account gets fucked off.
Yeah.
And since that time, my account's been like fucked up with Instagram from that one flag. So after that, I decided, you know what? Anybody comes with some negative shit, boom, I'm blocking you. I'm not even giving you the words because it ain't worth it.
Yeah.
You know, and you know what, and that happened about 10 years ago when that happened, and I never again, my wife's always schooling me about this and that, but I got to tell you, like when we were doing Sons of Anarchy, my friend died on the show. They shot him in the head, guy, Bobby, Mark Boone Jr. So 2 weeks passed by. You should have watched this episode by now. So I waited 2 weeks because I don't want no spoilers, right? So I wrote, hey, Bobby, it was a pleasure working with you, bro. Rest in peace, whatever, see you on the next one. Feed him at post, right? Paying homage to my boy that died. I worked for fucking
On
7
the
years.
show.
On the show.
Right.
And this fucking girl comes out and says, you fucking wetback.
Oh.
Talking to me. She goes, how she goes, why in the fuck did you just give us? I go, sorry, if you're a true fan, you would have known this 2 weeks ago. I am a big whatever. So then I said, you know what? I stepped back, but then all my friends jumped in. All my people that follow me, they took her to the ground.
Landslide.
Ugly. Because they started seeing pictures of her, and that was even worse. You know what I'm saying? And they went nuts, right? And then she messaged me. She goes, I am so sorry. I just wanted to get a reaction from you.
Hey.
And that's what it is. And that's the way you learn. You dig?
That's what it is.
She learned the hard way, brother. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't just be nice.
Hey, you know what's crazy is that shit's happening to all of us. That like, there's people trolling, and they ain't even really hating. They just want to get that
action,
that real quick action. Because I've had the same thing where somebody said something crazy, and I'm like, hey, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh man, I didn't really mean that. I'm a fucking huge fan. I didn't even think you'd respond to me, man. But man, I got love for you. And then you're like, oh,
weird, right?
okay.
I know,
Get your
I know.
attention.
They made it weird for a minute just to get your attention, and I get it. But then there's some that really don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
And those are the ones I don't mind giving the words to. But now, like I've popped off of that because of that flag, and I'm like, yeah, it ain't even fucking worth it.
Well, you've known me for a very long time. You know I got a smart ass mouth,
Oh.
and if I don't like a motherfucker, I just tell him to his face, type of thing. And I had kind of the same issue. I did a photo shoot with some lowrider models and shit like that. But in this particular shot, like right now, I was wearing low socks, and some fool came in there and said, "Sock check, fool." And what do? I'm like, motherfucker, I'll be here on the 31st, here on the 27th, here on the 15th.
You want to check my socks?
Check my socks anytime.
That's funny, bro.
And people, take the sock check serious, dog. If you ain't got them pulled all the way up to the kneecap, dog, you ain't got socks on.
Yes, I mean, there's the right look for me.
For you,
There's
yeah.
the right time for that.
It's subjectable,
You know what I mean?
man.
Like
Subjective,
Raider
sorry.
game, I got my long socks on. Raider game, there's a right place for that. Like right now, low socks because I'm feeling sporty.
All right.
I feel
feel
different
you.
moves.
Hey, it's
for
fashion
different groups.
choices.
I don't wear shorts on, so you'll never see my legs anyway.
I haven't seen my legs since 1982.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Yeah, I'm not a shorts guy neither. I rarely wear. In the 90s, I did for shows. Like, when we were doing like shows like Lollapalooza, alternative shit, and it was in the dead of the fucking summer. Yeah, I'd break myself and take the khakis off and put the fucking,
But I mean, when I wear
Shorts.
shorts, the same thing, bro. They were past your knees anyway.
Yeah.
You
Same thing.
Senors saw the lady.
Damn near pants.
like the
in the day,
skateboard shorts. Like they fucking got them down past the kneecaps. Yeah, we did that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was way back because I ain't done that shit in a long time, and you won't see me doing that again.
I can't even remember you in shorts.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
trying to think back. When the
I actually just saw a picture of him in shorts. It was during the time you had the big hair out. You put the rag on your head.
Yeah,
And it was frizzed out. I think it was the second album.
probably.
Back when y'all came out with that, like that. And I think I was scrolling through one of your pages and I saw him like, yeah, I remember that was a golden time.
Yeah.
We
were very punk
and
rock
he was
at that
rocking
time.
shorts that day. I think it was like a Lollapalooza type of
Yeah, it had to be because that would
Yeah.
be the only time we rocked them. Because before that, we were doing hip hop shit, and that's all club work and maybe an arena or two, and nobody was wearing shorts.
I remember back in the day when you guys were coming out Hollywood and you guys would pull the show. We'd be at the Stephen Takehouse doing comedy, bro, and then they would come in and fucking throw it off the charts. It was good times back then, homeboy. Long time ago. Man.
Yeah, man. Stephen Steakhouse.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's like a staple over on that side of town.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? People, like, it's like a banquet like place. They do quinceañeras there. They do weddings.
We did
there.
comedy all the time.
Comedy, like they do a bunch of shit over there.
I heard it was like the salsa spot back in the day.
That too.
Yeah, but it had different nights for different things. It's still happening now, brother.
Oh shit!
My dad used to dance there.
No,
Yeah,
it was
absolutely.
Hey,
Back in his time.
That's the place that's very close to Sergio's Tacos, one of the best fucking taco spots out here.
You and Sergio's Tacos, yeah. I still haven't found the place.
What?
I never heard of it.
No.
China.
It's okay. So it's literally like 5 minutes going south on Atlantic Boulevard from Stephen Steakhouse. You know how it kind of curves up?
Yeah, it's kind of
like
weird setup there. Yeah,
it's like right there. It's like on the corner. It's like a hole in the wall. It's not like a big
right
franchise.
On, okay, right on.
Fucking best carne asada
Right.
tacos you ever had. Trust.
Yeah, I gotta get down.
Oh man, it's one of the best hole in the wall spots. They have 3 other spots, but the one that's by Stephen's Steakhouse, that's the best one.
Matter of fact, I'm shooting by there to get home today. I'm gonna avoid the freeway. I'm gonna get off on that
Listen,
Alameda, bust a left on Washington.
it ain't just
Take
the asada shit neither. It's their whole fucking menu. That shit is fire.
Swears by it. Emilio.
Getting hungry.
What was that?
Swears by it.
I swear by it.
No,
That's it
I'm on
right
about
there?
that.
I don't fuck around. Their carne asada tacos, 0 fat in any of their meat, and it's
Oh, is
like
that right? Like
super
that, huh?
chopped. Yeah, fuck yeah. This place has been there for a very long time. Like it's been in their family for.
Got the menudo going on with
Oh yeah, they got all that shit.
birria and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Birria, eating birria.
Yeah.
I like it.
Be real's birria. I'll make restaurants I can't do it. They're like like when you get into like trying to make investments as an entertainer, your fucking business manager will always tell you fuck a restaurant.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck a restaurant, huh?
Fuck a restaurant because you got to have overhead to carry it for 6 months to a year before it starts making money. And then you better be in an area that's got a lot of traffic and you've got to have marketing dollar to make sure everybody knows about it. And they keep motherfuckers coming.
Shit.
They only last so long unless you got like that shit, you know what I mean? And your marketing is that shit.
That upfront money too, right? That's for a year at least.
Yeah, for a year. Yeah, to pay overhead.
Right.
Everything like from what you're putting, what you're stocking to put on your menu, to your staff, to the licenses, all that shit.
You know who was telling me that as well was Jock Jones. Used to play for the Minnesota Twins. He has a golf tournament as well. When is yours? Yours is coming
June
up.
16th.
June 16th. Yeah, Jock was doing his out of San Diego area, and he was telling me like, because I had a little bread set aside, and I asked Jock maybe he wanted to go in with me on a restaurant idea, and he was like, man, my agent told me, nah, man, like, and I was like, all right, But you're right. They do tell them, their agents let them know, like, don't do a fucking restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a great idea, too.
Which one's
big risk.
Yeah, this car wash. My old lady had talked about opening a car wash 14 years ago, and I really regret not doing it, bro, because that's what happened there, and that's place in my old neighborhood, right there in the corner, and it never stops, bro. Just recycling the water, brother.
See, a car wash is something everybody will always go into.
Yep.
Yeah.
Restaurants, subjective. You get one fucking bad review, it could be just a hater. Maybe the food is great, but one fucking bad review begets another one. For the sake of, let's just keep this train going type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew a few guys that got into like doing fucking pizza places and restaurants, and within a year, 2.5 years time, they were fucking out because it was too hard to stay in. You gotta have like.
I was thinking of getting a taco truck.
That's realistic.
Check it out, homie, because my wife's Dominican and I'm Mexican. I give her the Mexican, in real life, I give her the Mexican dishes. She puts Dominican twist. unbelievable food, bro. I never had food like that in my life. And I said, hey, man, things ever went south, we're getting a taco truck and we're going to put all your stuff up in there because it's different, bro. It's really tasty because we don't, Dominicans, Caribbean, they don't use spices. They use, I don't use hot spices. They just use
garlic.
Kind of, they use a lot of good stuff.
Pico de gallo is not our thing, but we will go with garlic. And we,
I like
mojo de ajo.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, though, that's an easier and more profitable way to go. Your overhead is less.
Yeah.
And people fuck with taco trucks.
Food truck. Taco trucks, right? I love the taco truck, you know what I'm saying? And get something different. That's what it is, getting something different, bro.
Yeah, people like the fusion. You know what I mean? The mix of the culture.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
There's that one food truck that it's all different grilled cheeses. Have you ever seen that one?
Sounds good to me, though. I like that.
So when Jay Leno was doing his show over there in Burbank, he had like on the grounds probably like 15 different food trucks, food vendors and trucks, and one of them was that grilled cheese one. It had like 10 different style of grilled cheese fucking things on the menu, and that was always the one that was like fucking a huge line.
You can mix it up with grilled cheese, all kinds of stuff.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean? That's a good idea.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, man. The food trucks are the business.
I'm a foodie, bro. I gotta be through what I eat all the time now because I'm getting older and shit. My wife's always on my ass, but if you let me go, shit, I'm gone, homie. Because I could munch, homie. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Bart's. Isn't he getting a truck too?
Bart's should get a truck. We have a homie who is like extremely talented in the barbecue and like making food. He's like the fucking guy, right? It's Bart's Barbecue. He hates doing it, but it's fucking delicious. Like I think the hate is a little bit more salt that happens in the
part of the seasoning.
It's a part of the seasoning.
He did his first truck the other day. I think.
But yeah, like he's
There you go.
him doing a truck is probably the best bet for him. But like if you're ever here again, we're gonna make sure he brings some of his specialties.
Yeah, right on. I love that, man.
I don't know if you like brisket, but his fucking hate brisket is second to none.
Say that.
I'm from Texas, because I say they make brisket all the time.
There you go.
Yeah, I love
you would love his brisket.
Yeah.
A little bit of hate in it. It's delicious.
Pulled pork, all that.
Yeah, I like that, man.
Yeah, he does all that shit, man. Yeah, Bart's.
Smash burgers.
Yeah,
I'm a burger guy too, bro. I just got, I eat a burger like once every 2 weeks nowadays, you know what I'm saying? But I love them burgers, bro.
Yeah, the smash burgers are the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. That's, like, especially when you get as stoned as we get, that shit is delicious.
Yes, it is.
I just recently got myself one of those smashers.
Yeah,
like that shit makes a big difference. Before I used to
big
make
time, bro.
burgers.
Yeah,
that shit is
makes it the perfect burger all the time.
Perfect. Yeah.
When I smoke Yesca, bro, back in, I don't know whether Yesca is different now, but back then we had indica, we had sesame, we had Thai stick.
Yeah.
And the thing was this, one was that, like, I would just pull up in the neighborhood spot and order one of everything, homes. And I was going to eat it, but I had to taste everything. It was like a bite of this taco, a bite of this burritos, bite of this pastrami sandwich, just a bite.
It's it's still like that. Motherfuckers will buy a bunch of shit. Yeah. They know they ain't gonna eat all of them. No, but they want to taste a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I would do that, man. I just go back to the pad and just take a bite of that, and then I'll finish what was tasted the best at the time. You dig? Yeah. The pastrami was hitting. Everything was put aside, and I finished that pastrami, bro. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, since you mentioned pastrami, what's your favorite pastrami spot?
Oh man, it's right there. Over there. Oh man, don't tell you right now.
Is it the Hat?
The Hat. There you go. The Hat's good.
Yeah.
But the roast beef with the dip, homie, that's and then when you order papas over there, they give you a whole bag of papas.
Yeah, they do.
It's all greasy and shit.
Chili fries.
Yeah.
Their whole shit is the best.
Yeah, it is. That's a spot, brother.
I like the French dip there.
That's what I'm talking about. The French dip.
All their sandwiches and their fucking dips are the best. But like for me, like if I'm gonna have specifically a pastrami, that's the best place for that shit. They slice it the thinnest, and there's no fucking fat in it.
Every time we used to go to the Boulevard, we used to cruise a lot. Back in the day, that's how we ended it with the hat, brother.
Yeah, that shit's been there forever.
I'm gonna say must have.
Yeah, I feel so guilty eating one nowadays. It's pathetic, the guilt, the amount of guilt that comes with it, knowing that my doctor's gonna go, "You did what?"
I'll tell you what.
Don't tell him everything, bro.
Yeah, I don't. You know,
Don't
like,
tell him everything.
I don't feel so guilty because I be putting a lot of work in. You know what I mean? Like, and for the most part, I'll eat right. So that'll be my little time to fuck off. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna have that.
Yeah, once a month maybe.
Once a month. Once every couple months.
Yeah, there you go.
Couple of them, yeah. But the papas, when you order a bag of fries, it's literally a bag of fries. Bro.
Yeah.
And a little brown bag.
You vienen bien calientes those motherfuckers.
No, it's good.
Or you know, like the wet fries with the gravy. Those shits right there.
I haven't had that.
Oh yeah, they got the
Good,
wet
good,
fries
yeah.
with the gravy. They got the chili cheese fries too, but the wet
Crazy.
fries with the gravy. This right here. Oh my! I don't think I'd fuck with the onions and pickles on it, but you know.
Because if you're going down to my old neighborhood, bro, right there on Fletcher and Regent Valley, bro, and a place called Rick's.
Yeah.
Go to Rick's or not.
Yeah.
Go to Rick's and tell them that I sent you, and it'll be on me.
All right.
All right. This guy goes to Riverside and Fletcher.
All right.
I go there once a week todavía.
I know where you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Disclaimer: this only goes for Be Real people. Not everybody listening.
I drive by there almost every fucking day.
Stop
on
by
the way
there,
home.
bro.
Yeah.
They're good. I've been there since I think they've been there since 81.
Yeah, they've been there a
Yeah,
long
long time. And
That's right there, but not. It's kind of by Dodger Stadium.
right there. That's where
Yeah,
where I was raised, bro. Yeah, so
Yeah.
just go stop by there. They call it Dodger Town right there.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my spot, brothers. To this day, once a week. I've done deals at that place. I say, they say we got a new actor. Can you come and meet this new actor? We're gonna use him on the show. I said, meet me over there, brother. You know what I'm talking about?
That's right.
Yeah, have a burger, man. It's good.
Like a network down there.
Yeah, brother. Yeah, exactly.
That's right. Something we all probably fucked with as kids. It's National Sloppy Joe Day, dog. They made a National
Those them sloppy joes,
Sloppy
brother.
Joe.
Sloppy Joe.
Ain't had a sloppy Joe and
Yeah,
You know,
that's old school.
You know what? That's right. I haven't had sloppy Joe in a long time, loco.
Yep. We should have had some here. I should have had somebody bring some.
What's going on here? B, invite me over. You got no sloppy Joe. You got no roast beef. You got no pastrami. What's
What
going
the
on, loco?
fuck?
while you're at it,
I know I'm so grossly unprepared.
while you're at it, call in your auto detailer, man. My rims are a
Oh
mess.
shit, mine too.
Oh, that's funny, bro.
I can do it too.
That's funny.
It's also National Lacy Oatmeal Cookie Day. I don't know what a lacy oatmeal cookie. I know what an oatmeal cookie is, but what the fuck is a
It's
lacy?
a thin cookie.
Oh, the more healthier version. It's probably doesn't taste as good
Right,
because it's dry as fuck.
right.
This has a day.
Yeah, people make days that I don't necessarily understand. Know what I'm saying? I don't know why we need a fucking thin oatmeal cookie day. It's also National Awkward Moments Day, which is like, us playing that fucking thin cookie, that awkward moment.
Perfect.
How about fuck you pay me day?
Where's that day, huh?
Where's that day?
Oh, that's funny, bro.
That would be, hey, see, that's a day worth, getting the signatures for and making it a national day. Fuck you, pay me day.
Yeah, let's go.
That's every day.
Yeah, it is every day. It would be every day. You could flash that sign any day of the week.
Yep,
to
Right.
somebody who owed you money. You know what I'm saying?
for sure.
Unless, you want them asking you for money again. Sometimes, okay, so this was something that was asked on the John Mulaney show, right? Like, he was asking people about lending money out, like how they felt about it, right? And Michael Keaton was telling a story about how Jack Nicholson tells him, yeah, I do the $500 buyout. And he's like, well, what's the $500 buyout? Well, if someone asks me for $500, I just give it to them and I don't expect it back. But one thing I know is that they're not going to ask me for no more money after that $500. And so it's like a buyout plan.
No, that's the thing. This is how I do it, brother. Just almost same thing. Is that if you ask me for 5, I'm gonna give you 2. I'm gonna say, you know what, I only got 2, brother. I got too much money in the street. This is how it works. And I don't make it. I'm gonna give it to you. It's still a borrow because you owe me that shit, right?
Right.
But I know I'm not gonna get it back, and that's my buyout. That's exactly what I do.
It's a
I
buyout.
always do half though. And this is stupid money. Then I'm gonna give you a quarter of the shit. But anyway, the thing is I know that you can't borrow from me no more. Se acabó.
Yeah. Done deal.
There's some guys that are really good at it where they know they'll pay you back and they go, and then a week later, try to borrow double. You know what I'm talking about?
Start at 1,000.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, loco? Because I paid you back, right? That kind of
Yeah.
shit, right?
See how much they can like push.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
They know, you know.
Can I get a credit line, dog?
I gotta tell you, I got a lot of fed in the street, homie. But you know what? I don't got those people bugging me no more. You dick. That's how you do that, man.
Yeah. I think that was the premise of Jack's story. Is sometimes, hey, you know what, you might be like, I don't want to lend this motherfucker money, but one thing you know, if you don't want them knocking on your door again, you lend them the money. If they pay it back, cool.
Yeah.
Then you know, all right, solid. But if they
cost
don't,
me $200 to get rid of this guy.
But bro, I have a story where a guy actually I lent some feria to us, and that was a few $100s, you know. And then his son hit me up on Facebook, Holmes, and said, I don't know why you lend my dad this money. I don't know, he probably put his son to do it. He goes, he probably won't pay you back, right? He owes us all money. I've been trying to get rid of your dad for a long time. I said that, homie.
That's good. That's good.
Because that's his MO, bro. I know that.
Yeah.
You dig? And then I had it right so that way, hopefully his father read that shit.
Yeah.
If he put his son to write that story to me, I'm hoping he read that. 'Cause I've been trying to get rid of you, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
and he probably knows that.
You know what I'm saying, loco? And that's the way that's a Facebook story right there.
He
homie.
knows he got bought out because he ain't tried to hit you back and say, hey,
His
dog.
son hit me up, look. I mean, so that just tells me he's probably set up his son that I'm not gonna get my feria back. It's only like $300, right?
Yeah.
But I wrote that back so he can read it, homeboy.
Yeah.
Right back at you, local.
Yeah.
Remember that scene in Bronx Tale?
Yeah.
Remember that?
The Sonny's advice to collusion, though.
Yeah. He's like, you know what? Look at it like you're giving him $50 to disappear. You don't got to deal with him no more. He's gone.
Yeah.
Here's the sob story, and I don't want to hear it, bro. Because sometimes you just like, sometimes you just want to shut him up. Here, bro, take it.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up now. You know what I'm saying? Just shut the fuck up.
You need how much? Here you go.
You know.
Yeah. And
Whenever I've lent money, I always came back. It's interesting. I've never had a bad experience with anybody.
and sometimes it happens.
Yeah, it's weird.
What I trip off is the folks that you might lend money to and don't pay you back, and they come back and ask to borrow more money. It's like, well, did you forget about the other thing?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm like, you got audacity with that shit.
Now, cars, that's a different story. Whenever I got somebody a car, the car never came back. You know, I never got a car back.
You lend somebody a car?
Yeah, I've done some cars.
You've done cars, huh?
I have.
All right. Did you get it back?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Wait, you lent the car out?
No, I didn't lend it. I said, here, this is for you.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, you know, that never came back.
No, that ain't going to come back.
That blessing
Stolen cars?
back. No, no, bro.
No, car. Listen, listen.
I look like to you, man. Fucking crook. I look like a crook to you.
Hey, look. Here's the thing, though. Cars don't come back.
No, they don't.
They don't.
They don't.
No.
Once you push it out, it's gone, and it ain't coming back.
Mm-hmm.
That's all right. That's all
Driving
right.
away.
Yeah.
One time I gave somebody a car. I said, "Listen, I give it for this price. I'll go whatever needs to be done with. Take it out. You know, cause payment. He was doing the payments, right? Mm-hmm. I ended up paying him for the car. That's all bullshit. You know?
Take this shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, of course I didn't. But I mean, it started going down like that. I was like, get the fuck out of here, homie.
Yeah. Just take this shit. Man.
Fuck out of here with that shit.
Oh, man.
Crazy. The things. Hey, guys. Did you know it is the birthday of the legendary Charlie Pride, born on this day in 1934?
I don't.
I remember seeing him on TV a lot in the 70s.
Yeah. He made his mark in country, man. Legend. And did you know it is also the birthday of the legendary Wilson Pickett? Rest in peace. Born on this day in 1941. Wicked Pickett.
He's funky.
Mm-hmm. His records got sampled by many.
Yeah, I definitely chopped them up.
Yes.
Wilson Pickett, yeah.
Yeah, he was dope. He was known for having a very dope stage show, Wilson Pickett. Did you know? In 1950, John Hartman of the Doobie Brothers was born. Happy birthday.
Yeah. What a fool believes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's Michael McDonald's head singer, though.
Yeah, he was the lead singer,
yeah.
This guy was the drummer. And did you know? It is the birthday of Jerry Cantrell of Alice in Chains, born on this day in 1966.
Oh, shit.
You know what's crazy? Is that, you've heard of the magician David Blaine, right?
Of course, yeah.
before he popped off in the world with that Leo DiCaprio special. Remember that they put that out introducing him to like the world. It was on a TV. It was a TV thing they did. It was like a special.
Yeah.
I think it was on ABC or something like that.
Yeah.
Before that happened, there was an MTV party that happened here in Cali, in Los Angeles, and as it happens, a lot of the major labels throw their after parties and stuff like that. Much like like the studios throw parties after the Oscars, and you're going to all these different after parties. Same thing with music, right? So we're at the Sony after party, and Sendog, your brother, and Jerry Cantrell and myself, we're sitting there talking about something, and David Blaine rolls up, and we don't know who he is. He just rolls up. Can I do magic for you? And we're like, yeah, I guess, whatever, And he asked if anybody had any like $1 bill or something. And I'm like, oh, here we go. Right? I thought he was gonna ask for the fucking, like a donation type of thing.
Right.
Sendog pulls out a 20, he folds it into like a little pyramid, right? And then he puts it in his hand, he does this shit, and it starts floating right there, right? And Sendog grabs it to see if there was a wire, and there was no fucking wire on it. But and he made it float. The street magic and shit like that. And then he did 2 other tricks and blew our fucking minds, and we were all like mystified by it. We're like, oh shit, did you just we saw that, right?
Yeah.
And he walked away, didn't even say nothing.
That's a badass right there.
Yeah. And then
Shit.
4 or 5, maybe 6 months later, this special comes out. It's this fucking guy, David Blaine.
Yeah. He left an indelible mark.
Yeah, Jerry Cantrell
Yeah.
was there, mind blown like your brother and I.
Yeah.
Salute
You know,
Jerry.
everywhere I go, I just came back from a Comic-Con this weekend, with the Sons of Anarchy and Mayan guys, everybody knows I like magic. So when everybody knows this, whenever I'm in my booth, a magician will come over and do magic for me because they know I love magic.
that's awesome.
I love magic, homeboy. I've been in, since I was a kid.
You gone to the Magic Castle yet?
I have. I've been there many times.
That's awesome, right?
But that upfront magic, real close by, But the thing is that, who I hate, Holmes, is I hate that guy, that masked magician.
Oh, that.
He blew it for me, bro.
Yeah.
He blew it. Like, why?
Why would you do that? That's the first troll.
I want to believe in something. You know what I'm saying? Because everything else I found out it wasn't true, right?
Yeah.
And magic is something like, I always wanted to, and then they start showing it, and it's so chicken shit with the mirrors and shit, and it blows my mind. It makes me mad. Like, I don't want to know what happened.
Yeah, he was a jerk for that.
God, bro, come on.
Fucking guy. Here it goes. Val Valentino. Motherfucker.
Is that the Vato?
Exposer.
This is the guy who ruins the
I never seen him without a mask.
There he goes. We just exposed him.
What does he do? He goes around exposing tricks?
Yeah,
like he lets
big
you know.
tricks, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
I kind of like that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
No, I watched it. I didn't want to watch it, but I had to watch it, brother. That's the thing, you know what I'm saying?
Do you watch the Penn and Teller thing?
Dude, fool me. See if you can fool me. I like to watch that.
Yeah, it's a good
But you know
one.
what? Those guys are bad. They tell you without telling you that, we know what you're doing.
We know what you're doing. Yeah.
There's
like a code word that they give them, right?
I mean, even if you know how the trick is done, it's still good to see the guy pull it off. Like,
it's still dope.
boom.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey,
oh shit.
Yeah,
It's he pulled it off.
Even
Still, like,
it's a trick, right? But it's the fact that they could pull that shit off and make it
in front
go,
of people,
shit.
and shit.
Or you're holding on to the card, and all of a sudden it's not the card no more. Like, what happened there?
Yeah.
That's funny you guys are talking about magic because just over the weekend, remember I put out a bulletin about come over to my house for a barbecue, right?
Right.
One
I
of the
didn't get
guys-
that bulletin card. Now what happened?
I thought you'd probably be out of town or on the golf course. I
Thanks
know
for the
you're
invite.
on,
I was in
on
Florida. I just got back from
location.
Florida last night.
Yeah, you're either on location or on the golf course. So a guy named Mark Martinez comes over. I know Mark, great guy, but he's been doing magic since he was a little kid. Okay, he says, "Hey man, I want to do a trick for you guys, right?" So he asks me for $1,
Right.
and I pull out $1, I give it to him, and he says, "Okay, so you're not a part of this trick, right? Just so I know you, but you just pulled this out." Yes. Gets the $1. He says, he gives me a pen. He says, "Okay, now write your initials on it." It's my $1. I write my initials, give it to him. He takes the pen and he punched a hole in the $1.
Right.
I'm like,
Punched a
well,
hole in the
I guess
dollar.
that's money gone. I ain't gonna see. Okay, it's just $1, no
Yeah, yeah.
biggie. Then he goes, watch this. Pulls the pen all the way through the $1, and the $1 does not tear. Kid you not.
And your dollar, and it had your initial on it.
Yes.
That's
it
pretty
was,
good.
I think I still got the dollar in my pocket. Yeah.
Kept that lucky magical dollar.
Here it is. Here it is. See my initials on the side. You can pass it around. There's nothing. There's no hole.
There are some initials, and there is no hole.
Yeah, as you can see there, gentlemen.
Serio? See, I like that stuff, bro.
Yeah.
No,
I don't know how he did it. He wouldn't
Because you
tell.
want to believe in something, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'd love to believe in magic, man. And then this about the right here blew it for me, man.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the magic, that shit goes all the way back to Egypt, right? The Magi.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's supposed to be secret. It's supposed to be something.
Hey, some of
you
it's
know.
real. You just don't know what is and what's not.
That part.
Just look at it like that.
Still Christmas.
And did you know it is the birthday of Queen Latifah, born on this day in
Right on.
1970? Salute to the Queen.
Yeah, she's a badass, bro.
That's right.
Queen.
Yeah.
Multi-talented right here.
Remember when that record she did with, I think it was Mark the 45 King came out. You used to love it. When Latifah got taken by
You know, Naughty by Nature. Naughty by Nature is her group. Like she's the one that
she-
bought Trutch
she
on.
found it. Yeah.
But I like her,
nasty.
I like when she does more like the ballads, like Hello Stranger. She did kick ass, and she also did. She killed it, homeboy.
Yeah?
And she also did Weekend Lover, bro. Those are like
Weekend
I'm
Lover.
an oldie guy. You dig
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And that's her right there.
Weekend Love is my
No, she-
joint. Still gets played in my
Yeah.
car to
Yep.
this day.
Queen Latifah is legendary, man. Salute to the Queen. Happy birthday. Did you know on this day in 1983, Wild Style premiered, where a lot of us learned about hip hop early on? If you haven't seen it, it's a must watch. Don't be skipping steps, motherfuckers. Get educated, all right?
That movie raised me. You feel me?
Hip Hop 101.
That movie raised me.
True that.
For real.
What year was that, Knuckle then?
83.
Okay.
I was 13 years old, man. Goddamn. Ow. And did you know, in 1989, Tone Loc dropped Funky Cold Medina. Yeah, salute to Tone Loc. Very cool dude, I gotta say. And he was like, I always say it, you know, he don't get enough flowers. He was like what how can I say it? What Snoop Dogg is to the West Coast right now as rappers go, like the household name, the guy that has been able to do everything. Tone Loc was that guy in that time. He got into the movies, got into the voiceover work. He had hit fucking songs.
He had that voice, bro.
He had that crazy,
Yeah,
distinct voice.
Yep.
And he was talking about weed, too.
Remember that first
Chiba
tour we
Chiba,
did
yeah.
back in the day together?
Say what?
Remember that first tour we did back in the
Oh,
day
yeah.
together?
Yeah, yeah.
Before the good money started piling in and
Oh, yeah.
coming in.
There was no money.
There was no
Yes,
money.
shit.
But you couldn't tell us shit. Remember that?
Yeah.
We went to San Diego for that ride,
Yeah.
opening up for Tila Rock. I'll never forget it.
Was,
You know, we
was
all
Tone
there.
Loc on that?
No, Tone Loc. Yeah, he was.
Hmm.
It was Tone Loc, Tone Loc. I want to say Young MC. I want to say Young MC, but I have a picture of at the hotel with
Yeah.
all of us still.
Yeah,
to
that's
this day.
crazy. That goes
That's crazy.
You never know what you're going to hit. You know, we did, I forget how many years ago, it was a while back, brother, and we did a thing called a Cholo Comedy Slam. Joey Medina did, right? He goes, hey, bro, can we do this? And I go, okay. Anyway,
Joey Medina.
Joey Medina. So check this out. So check this out. It's a trip, right? So before the comedy show starts, they have like new singers coming up. You know, you give them a shot, right? You give them a shot. And we're sitting down, you know, while they're doing the lights, and this kid's singing, and he's getting down, bro. He sang so beautiful. And I'm thinking, I told him all, he goes, hey, man, that guy should be like late in the lineup. You know, he's a badass, right? You know who it was, Holmes? The Weeknd.
Huh.
If you see the flyer, Holmes, it says it's him.
Yeah.
But he was like the first guy up when nobody was in the audience.
Wow.
He was still the weekday back then.
The warm-up guy. No, but then about a year, 2.5 later, he's the
He was still the weak.
trip, bro. It was a
He was
trip.
still the
He was
weekday.
still the weak.
You never know. You never know, man.
Word up, you never know. Did you know? In 1993, the Far Side dropped "Passing Me By." Salute to the Far Side. I hear they're dropping another album, and and the production is gonna be done by some legendary motherfucker. I'm not gonna say it yet until they come up in here and talk about it, but it's gonna be tight. And did you know? On this day in 2017, we lost the legendary Chuck Berry. Rest in peace.
Oh my God.
One of the best.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you. I'm glad you brought. You know, I'm a concert. I love music. You know, and one of the best concerts I've seen was Chuck Berry and Little Richard at the Greek Theater.
Wow.
Together.
Wow.
No, you don't understand. He was still already older, but he could do the duck walk, and he was doing the splits.
What year was that?
Oh man, let me tell. I try to figure it out right now, homeboy. I try to figure it out.
70-something?
No. It was already late. It was late, but it was like maybe 22 years
90s?
ago.
Oh, really?
22 years ago, and they were already older.
Yeah, they were
already older. They were up there, but they were still banging. Bro. And little Richard banging with playing the piano with his foot and shit. One of the best concerts I've ever seen, and I remember because Joe Fraser and his son Marvis Fraser.
Yeah.
They were there at the same concert, but they were getting the people were hitting them up too much for pictures, and they just left because it was just too much for them.
Yeah.
They were getting hit up like crazy. One of the best concerts I've ever seen. It was so electrifying. It really was, bro.
Those two guys are like
Together, brother.
two of the forefathers of rock and roll.
Yeah.
Right
Yeah.
there.
Little Richard was gangster. Don't
Yeah,
sleep
yeah.
on him.
Oh, yeah.
And they were playing. Of course, I forgot who opened for who. But then when Little Richard was playing, Chuck came on and they were playing together. It was something to watch.
That had to be fucking awesome.
The crowd went nuts, brother.
Yeah, I bet it did, man.
Yeah, man.
I never knew it was called the duck walk, though.
That's what
Yeah,
the
the duck walk.
it's called the duck walk. Yeah.
That's
But he was already. And bro, he was doing the split store. Yeah, bro. He was
Wow.
so impressive.
All
You know
the-
what I never forget? Is the look on his face when Yoko Ono was singing in that video. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh yeah, the look on his face when Yoko's singing. Oh my god, yeah, because he did this thing where he brought on people that he's collaborated with, younger artists, right?
Okay.
And it's his event, and he's invited everybody to play songs with him. And I guess the fucking, John Lennon comes with Yoko, and Yoko starts doing like her screaming thing that she was doing.
Yeah, I know. I've heard so.
And man, the look that Chuck Berry gives in the background, he's like,
Great.
Oh, really?
She's like,
this is just a gift, but so it doesn't really show
Right.
the face, but
Yo, not for nothing. I like the Yoko Ono. Like
No
to
way.
me, it sounds crazy, but that's what it is. It's some crazy shit.
it's
Like,
art
It's all right.
to some.
It's original.
some, yes.
Who else?
Yeah.
That shit.
definitely original. That's
You know what I'm saying?
Word up.
Hey, he was a badass, man. That's a little boy. Shit.
Yes, yeah. Look at that.
It looks exactly how it sounds.
He's fucking stupefied. Like, oh my god.
Growing up in my house, bro, that's what my dad used to like Chuck Berry and Sonny Ozuna, the Sunliners, and I found my 3-0 Fats Domino.
Fats Domino, yeah.
man, yeah.
Word up. Look, check this out. New music out there. Illusions with the LSO. Movie coming soon. Coyotes, Slang featuring Zoe Sama. And yours truly. Knocking Pins Down by BREALTV featuring E-Zone and Son Doobie. Diamond D, I'm Not Crazy featuring Everlast and yours truly. Real Psycho. Out on all platforms. Lyrical Hammers dropping in the next couple weeks. Be looking out for that. And Billy Morrison and Cypress Hill Phenomena. Check that video right here on YouTube and support. If you sent in, excuse me, let me rephrase that. You guys might have signed in late, so I'm gonna give you the game. $20 super chat, we hit you with the sticker pack and pins. You drop a $50 super chat, we hit you with a t-shirt and hat and a bunch of cool shit in both packages from our related brands. And if you hit us with the $100 super chat, we hit you with the mystery box loaded with a bunch of cool shit, possibly a glass piece and another surprise piece. So if you hit any one of those marks, email us at BRealTVcontest@gmail.com with your name, photo ID proving you're 21, mailing address, shoe size, shirt size, and we gets you your shit, man. We're about to open up the doors to the Insane Asylum. That means y'all in the live chat. For the newbies, if you got a comment, question, shout out, suggestion, we are here for it.
Welcome to the Insane Asylum.
All right, let's do this. We got Fifth Prophet in here in the super chat asking Emilio, how natural did the El Padrino role come with your background coming from the streets?
You know, El Padrino and Marcus Alvarez is a lot who I was, except El Padrino had more how do you say, patience. I never had that much that patience, but it was kind of easy. Plus I ride, and it was a dream role, man. Of all the stuff I've done over the years, that was the one, man. It really was,
You gotta have patience to be a boss.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if you're like the fucking guy that's madcap, you will make a bad decision and fuck it up.
Like this, and that's what happened at the end. If you look at it, the guy J.D. Pardo's character, Easy Reyes, he didn't have the patience. He wanted to get big. We were doing good. We were doing so good. He just wanted more and more and more, and he got greedy and he ended up dying. I still ended up living with the family. You know what I'm saying? So
That's the story, right?
It is. It really is. Good question, though. Thank you, man.
Medicine is asking, did Emilio ever see anything paranormal in his lifetime?
I have, man. You know, and I don't talk about it because, you know, and when I do, I have some close friends I talk about, but I was loaded, man. So they, you know, it's not credible. You did what I'm saying, and because I think I believe in aliens. I think I've been abducted, but I don't talk about it.
Really?
Oh yeah, bro. You know, but then again, I'm loaded, so there's no credibility to it. But I know what I went through, brother. I mean, I went through it, homeboy.
Yeah.
And I was loaded, but not that loaded. So I just keep quiet about it, man, because you know,
I think a lot of people are afraid to tell their stories that they've.
You think I'm crazy, bro?
Yeah,
you know
because of that, like the way that other motherfuckers might make them feel, and the way that, like, you know, back in the day, they used to try to debunk someone's story and make them seem crazy to the public and make them feel
some
crazy.
of the stories I've heard are similar to mine, so it's not far fetched. You dig what I'm saying? You know, it's a trip, man. You know,
I mean, that's why you got to tell your story. I don't think you should like feel any sort of way about it. Like, you know what you went through, loaded or not.
Yeah,
and you've been loaded enough to know when you've blacked out and when you've experienced something.
Exactly. What a trip, you know?
Yeah. I mean, we've experienced paranormal shit here in this building. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, it's out there, brother.
Yeah, it's out there.
What makes you think we're only us or us? You dig? I mean, it's more than us.
Yeah, we're floating through the universe just like every other planet.
Energy.
You know what I mean? So
true that.
It's not far-fetched.
Energy has no face.
Yes, absolutely. There's different energies here.
Good.
Things we could sense but can't see. Things we could feel but can't see, and then shit that, like, the energy that makes things move.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, I tell you something that's just like just nothing with that, but something like that. It's like, I remember my dad passed away. Rest in peace, Dad. I love you, man. But anyway, I remember I was laying in bed. My dad had been dead already about 2 months, and my dad had this weird cough, right? Like this trippy cough. You know it was him, right? And I hear this cough next to in the living room when I was sleeping in my bed. And it was about 4 a.m. I go, "Is that you, Dad?" He goes, "Yeah." And that was that, homeboy.
Wow.
That was that. Because he was supposed to come home with me, you dig?
Yeah.
Never made it back. And then I go, "Is that you, Dad?" I heard that cough, bro. And I'm awake, homie, because that's woke me up. Yeah. I go, "Is that you, Dad?" He goes, "Yeah." That's all he would say, "Yeah." You know, and I'm all right. I'm not going to go over there, homie. So I know you're not there, homie, but it was a straight up hard like that, homeboy. You know,
that's crazy.
Trip, right?
Yeah. Hey, I believe in that shit.
Yeah, man.
Sure.
Yeah.
And we've seen things on the road, like in the sky, that we couldn't explain. So, yeah, I mean, we're believers of that shit. That's why they asked you that.
I didn't believe in it until my jefita passed, rest in peace, too. I heard some things in the house, and yeah, so I feel like before they exit the physical plane, they do one last visit type of thing.
Could be, yeah.
Saying goodbye in their own little way.
You know what's a trip, though? This is weird because like 2 weeks ago, I had this dream. As I get older, I dream. I never had dreams. I had nightmares, you know. This was a dream, you know, and I'm walking through this pad, and it's a party, and all the oldies are playing and stuff, you know, and I see everybody in there, right? I'm saying hello to everybody. I'm saying hi to everybody, and say hi to my dad and my brother, and they're gone. So when I wake up, I realize that everybody was dead in that dream, homie. It was big party, and everybody that I know, everybody was dead. So real quick, I got to go, what does this dream mean? I got to Google that shit. I was like, am I dying tomorrow or what? I mean, it was a weird one.
Right.
That's what I thought that would be the meaning, and it was actually the meaning that I'm looking for approval of somebody.
Oh, wow.
Really weird, right? And I'm thinking,
maybe a movie role or something.
No, it's really weird because I was up. I'm up at the time. I was up for something, and it's just really. I had just seen the people, so it's really weird, right?
Right. Yeah. That's crazy.
Trip.
Hey, dreams definitely are gateways and doors to information.
Oh, I believe that, brother.
Or even looks into the future.
Yeah,
man.
For sure.
I've had some crazy dreams, and I don't even want to know what they mean. Sometimes I just whatever.
Yeah.
You know, just
I do.
It's better sometimes not to know. What the fuck.
I don't go see those people that read your hands and stuff like that. I don't do. But it's so easy to do now because there's a book called The Book of Dreams. What you mean? You dig?
Yeah, you could get that shit.
Yeah. Trip.
I mean,
because a lot of times it's totally opposite what you think. You know what I'm saying? It's a trip, man.
Yeah, it seems ominous, and then you fucking come and it's like a good omen.
Exactly.
That's the fucking crazy
trip,
thing.
right?
Yeah.
Word up. All right, what else you got?
Fernando is asking Mello and Emilio to come to Tahoe for celebrity golf tournament coming up.
Set it up, man, because you know we're down with that. I'm Mello.
Got golf, we'll travel.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Yeah. I'm going back to next week. I'm going back to Florida. I'm going to golf in a Mark Anthony golf tournament.
nice.
Guys, bro, for a great cause. You know,
Be careful with the cocodrilos, dog. You know?
I played with them there, bro. When the ball gets close, I just even keep the ball, homeboy. I'll take the penalty.
Sure.
I want to keep my hand, you know.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Hey man, I'll go if Emilio goes. We'll be on the same force.
Yeah,
How
man.
about that?
Yeah,
That shit is real out there.
Yeah, you can't
Crocs.
fuck with those, dude.
The Crocs.
You know what I mean? Don't
I don't
stick
even
your
fuck
hand
with, I
by
don't even
it.
fuck with the snakes. If we play the place with the snakes, ball goes. I'm not looking for my ball, homie. The hell with that.
Yeah, you know
that's
where
my
they got
phobia,
some
though.
big snakes at over at, I don't know if you ever played Bahamar down in Baja, Mexico.
I have not.
Oh my God, beautiful course. But man, they got signs all over the place. Like, be careful right here, Dick. You know, there's gonna be some shit jumping out of the bush.
Yeah, don't be careless.
I played in
Yeah,
Huatuco,
no.
Mexico. Beautiful courses out there, but there's alligators everywhere, bro. They have
Yeah.
by the water. I don't care if it's from there to there. You can have that ball. I'm good, homie.
Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, don't go be trying to stick your hand in the water for the ball. Fuck.
No.
Yeah, you
I
don't
leave
want
it, bro. If I see the ball in the grass, I leave it alone.
Yeah.
It's yours, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, have
Because
it.
you don't know
Yeah.
sometimes they can run sometimes.
Yeah.
You
They
call
got
it-
You got to
speed.
zigzag when
right,
you
right.
you got to zigzag when you run away from an alligator.
You know what I'm saying?
Apparently, it can't like
Oh,
cut.
okay, that's
Like
good
you know
to
what I'm
know.
saying?
I don't even want to get in that predicament. How about
Yeah,
that?
don't.
You don't got the wheels.
I'm
You
in a
used,
post.
Yo, if
you don't
this-
got the wheels he used to have.
if you're in the water, guarantee the croc got you.
Done.
Croc
You're done.
wins
You're
in the
done.
water. all
Croc
day.
wins.
You're
If
done.
you in the water, it's over.
Yeah,
In the-
leave.
on land, maybe you could get away.
You could get away on land. I'm not in the water. All right.
Crazy Main's asking, be real on the table, if any of you guys filled out your NCAA March Madness bracket.
No.
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 Don't get into that.
I don't even know what that is, brother.
That's college basketball.
Oh, yeah.
The last of the who's going to
Like
be
if
the
you
middle.
could, yeah, like you're guessing who who do you got at the end? And
I don't fucks with college.
I don't do no college ball. I just do even
I
baseball.
fuck with college ball. Ever since we was young, we've
Yeah.
been fucking with
I
shit.
fuck with a little college ball, but this year I'm not even following none of that shit.
Yeah.
right now.
I'm all professional shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here, brother.
Yeah. You asked me about pro level, son. I'll tell you
All-star
what the fuck
shit.
it be.
Yeah, I like knowing who's coming out and who might get them into the next level.
Did you? Speaking of which, did you see Luca and AR handle these motherfuckers last night?
Phoenix.
Yeah, no. Well, they handled Phoenix too thoroughly with
Yeah.
both their stars in there, and gave it to them. So salute to Luca,
Yeah, that was
Luca's Lakers
on Sunday. Then.
on Sunday,
Hey,
and then they came back and whooped ass on Chris Paul's bitch ass. You know what I'm saying? No, he's not really bitch ass, but he's on another team, so fuck him.
You gotta talk your shit.
Yeah, no, he's a legend. He's a legend. He's gonna be a Hall of Famer. He's gonna be one of them Charles Barkley types, though. You know what I'm saying? Hall of Famer, no ringy ding. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, karma's too bad.
What do you think about when, like, maybe I shouldn't even say that. It's okay. We're good. We'll pass on that one.
It's all good. Word up. All right, what else you got then, Bolton?
All right, we got Joseph in here. He's saying Viva la Peña.
Okay.
Did I say that right?
It depends.
I'm gonna leave that one alone.
Is that the baseball? The Cuban, the Cuban brothers,
Ray, help us out.
the Gurriel brothers.
What? Oh, so he had the nya on top of it,
Peña.
but he didn't say it with the nya.
Peña.
Peña.
All right.
Oh, Peña.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We got Nocturnal Heat saying this podcast is becoming my favorite hip hop podcast next to Drink Champs.
I mean, it better be. It should be your number one. And we just won an award apparently for top stoner podcast somewhere. in the world.
Congratulations, brother.
Someone sent that to me this morning. I'm like, oh shit.
Congrats, brother.
But thank you. Tell your friends. Spread the word. Tell them about the Dr. Greenthumb show right here on BREALTV, wherever you're watching it from. Could be from Twitch, Discord, YouTube, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We salute you and salute everybody watching on X too. So
Be real talk.
real talk, B.
Nocturnal's also asking, by the way, Be Real, do you plan on touring Cancun region anytime soon?
I know there's plans to go to the other side soon. I just don't know when because I don't keep track of the schedule like that. I just do.
It's easier that way, brother.
Yeah, no stress this way.
That's right. Don't stress about nothing, bro. That's the
Yeah.
thing. Don't stress about nothing.
Don't stress. Yeah, that brings on death way sooner than it's supposed to come.
Right.
That stress will be, it's like one of the worst things for you.
It's a cancer.
Well, one time, and I learned this at a young age, brother. When I was 19, I got busted for something I didn't do. But when you're from the neighborhood, you ride the beef. It is what it is. Right?
Yeah.
No matter who did it. And I was facing 3 to 5, and I was going to court like twice a month, because they always extend it, trying to get all this shit together. And my dad, he'd go with me, and he was just so disappointed in me, And I was disappointed myself because I know it wasn't me. Just keep your mouth shut, rest in peace, But the thing is that my dad was like, "This is not us. This is not us. This is not us." And I knew it wasn't because it wasn't me. And when they finally, when they dismissed the case because it was wrong identity, I was worried the whole time, a year and a half. And all of a sudden, I didn't have control of that. So why worry about anything? Because it doesn't change anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So from then on, I learned at a young age, bro, I don't worry about shit, homeboy. I really don't. And my wife's a worry ward, so she's getting better with it, but she knows that
Yeah.
what's going to be. And you fix it when it comes along. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So don't worry about shit, man.
I think guys like us take on this mentality because we went through a lot of shit at an early age.
Mm-hmm.
And have come to the realization that worrying about it and being reactive and angry and fucking making a decision in that state is not good for us. You know what I mean? And now we've learned a different fucking tool, and hopefully we can pass it on to motherfuckers behind us because, man, we're in an age where motherfuckers are a little bit softer, and they do worry, and they do have a lot of anxieties. Yeah, they talk to people, but still. Sometimes that talking to people instills more fear on them. Like, oh shit, I got to deal with this. Oh my God, how do I deal with this? Where we've dealt with it. You know what I mean? So we don't let the little shit bother us anymore. And if we're not letting little shit bother us, it behooves us not to let the big shit bother us neither. Just fucking, keep doing what you're doing and find the ways to work it out, but don't let it fucking eat you up.
Yeah.
Because that's actually be a downfall. But you don't let the heart and the mind feel good, you're going to be okay, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Only stress I got right now is my chick wants me to quit smoking cigarettes.
Do it. It's good for you.
Yeah, it's actually good for you. It's not
I knew
bad.
you were gonna agree.
I agree.
I gotta tell you, I smoke Camels non-filters 2 packs a day since I was 7 when I started 17.
Yeah.
And then my wife was trying to make me quit. What happened? My little boy, my son, they found he had asthma, and they said even the smoke in my clothes would kick off the asthma. I quit cold turkey, carnal. And then, I feel so much better.
Is that right?
That's the best way to do it.
I did it for my boy.
I'm prepping my mind right now, brother.
Yeah.
You could do it.
This may be the last pack. I'm looking at it like this, so I don't put a lot of pressure on myself. I'm just gonna take a break. I'm gonna take a break, clear my lungs out, leave it there. That way, I'm not so pressurized. And if I want a cigarette, I'll just go down to the liquor store and get it.
Think about it like this: all the other drugs that you've done, that you've overcome, right?
Yeah.
The addiction to them. This is the biggest one. The one's the most addictive.
Yeah.
But you could flip it because you already have that mentality to fucking dig it out and flip it because you've done it with all the other ones.
Yeah.
Just nicotine is the fucking hardest one. That and sugar. Yeah. Nicotine and sugar, two of the hardest fucking drugs to fucking get
Put a
off
toothpick
of.
in your mouth, Carnal. I did that for a long time. So help me.
right?
Do something. You know what it is, Carnal? Is we're used to doing something. We're used to just do that with a toothpick. Take it
I
out.
have fidgety fingers. You see me over
I'll
here.
give
the
you
whole
Delta
show,
9s all day, dog. Did you smoke that?
Mello, what
No,
you
not
think?
yet. Not yet.
All right.
What you think about getting hypnotized? You think that works? I seen people.
Yeah, that's true. Some
oh,
people
yeah.
have in their therapy sessions. They
No more smoking.
My
That's
baby
it.
mama did that one year. We thought I went with her just to go, and I fucked around and got hypnotized too for 4 days. I'm like, wait a minute. I woke up after the 4th day, like, bitch, this wasn't my dream. This is your dream.
So it actually worked, brother. I've always thought that was bullshit, homie.
Bro, I got hypnotized for 4 days.
So you were in the room when it happened.
Yeah, it was a mass. I thought it was going to be one-on-one, so I went to make sure this guy doesn't take advantage of her while she's in in that state of being whatever.
Yes.
It happened to be 300 motherfuckers at the same time got hypnotized.
Y'all all got snapped in.
Including me, B. And I'm like, wait a minute. After the 4th day, I woke up out of that shit, and I'm like, hold up, where
He's
my
like,
cigarettes
wait,
at,
why
dog?
am I a proud woman? What is going on?
Where
I
are-
woke up weird.
What was she trying to get rid of?
Smoking cigarettes.
And so she did.
Yes.
And you did for
Haven't
that
touched
little.
them since.
You did for that little time.
4
till you-
days.
till you
Sorry.
snapped out. What snapped you back in?
The fact that looking at her was like, well, damn, bitch, that was your dream.
That was it. That was it. There
That
wasn't
wasn't my dream.
There wasn't like a worry or a stress point.
Well, no. I mean, look, you know me.
Was there a stress point?
It wasn't a stress point, man. It was just, I looked at the next bottle.
Was
of
it a sex
Patron.
point?
It was a sex thing. You know what I mean?
See, that's
Bottle of Patron, beer, couple females. You know, it just
See, that's the thing. You got to disassociate the cigarette smoke from the sex point.
This guy loses it.
Like, you know, instead of smoking a joint, instead of smoking a cigarette on the sex point, smoke a Delta 9. And then like fucking eliminate the cigarette out of that, because you're just putting it in the pattern of what you do after.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying, right?
Yes, it's a habit.
And so that's what cigarette smokers do. It's either a stress point or a sex point.
Or after eating.
Or after eating.
Yes. After eating some pussy. No, just kidding.
Well, that's 2 in 1.
I mean, eating food's almost like busting a nut, pretty much. I mean, it's one
No.
of the pleasures, right?
Well,
you
look,
get,
I don't
you
know.
get fixed
It's
and,
a different thing. One is expending energy. One is intaking. It's consuming to build energy to release. It's 2 different things.
I got you. I mean, the pleasure part of it. You know what I mean?
I get you. You know what I'm saying? Yes, the eating is pleasure. You know what I mean? No one doesn't. There ain't one motherfucker to tell you I hate eating.
No,
shit is horrible. Unless you live in a place that the food is just horrible.
Yeah.
Traditionally, I don't know where that is, but I'm sure there is that place.
Oh, I've been there.
I pretty much quit drinking January 1st this year.
Congrats on that.
Thank
Good for you.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't pressure myself.
No.
You know what I mean? If I want to get a drink one day, I will have one because this is something I did for myself.
So you're taking a break.
I'm taking a break.
So take the same break.
That's what I'm saying to you.
But I'm saying, after you have little sex points, dog, fucking have a Delta 9 ready for yourself. You know what I'm saying?
So we're going to
Instead
try
of
these Delta 9s. I'm going to let you know what it does.
Right.
And
I mean, that's what you call a controlled alcoholic. It's all good.
Yeah, I've given up crack cocaine.
Yeah.
I've given up cocaine.
Yep.
Now alcohol. And, I can do this. I'm
You can.
The
built
worst
for
thing
this.
about it is everything is it was for me was kicking that crack because I did gotta go for 12 years to heroin for you don't know what gotta go means anyway. And that crack cocaine, that's I mean they're all devil's drugs, but shit, that's a devil's drug, bro.
That's the one that gets you.
That's the one that gets you.
Yeah.
And if you
Good
got
for
off
you,
of
good
that,
for you, bro. Yeah, man.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you got off of that, that's one of the hardest ones to knock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do it. It's in your time. You will do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I believe you. I believe you will.
And I believe. Thank you for the belief system in here. So
that's
Well,
right.
you know,
the encouragement.
I quit smoking 16 years ago, but when I go on the golf course, I don't got time for a whole cigar. I like cigars, you know.
Yeah.
I tell whoever's smoking, I give me one of the flowers, bro. I'll smoke a cigarette real quick, and I just to because I don't got time to smoke a whole cigar, and then I'll be done with it, and I don't need to worry about it. But sometimes you want to do that.
See, I want to get to that level.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
I want to get to that level. As you can see, I'm a fidgety fingers, fidgety hands. I like to, you know. So I think most of that has to do with that. So maybe having a toothpick or something like that might work.
You're right.
Bro.
Yeah.
Good. Yes, that's what I did, bro. When
Lollipop.
Go get yourself one of them roots that you could chew. You know, like the motherfuckers in New York, they be having the
ginger root.
Roots, ginger root. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good for you, man.
Okay.
All right.
Rosa and Ricky in here saying, hello, fam. We love Emilio. Thank you for sharing your craft with the world. We need more people like you to tell their story. Congrats to you and Yachty on your son Rocco's upbringing. You both are doing a great job.
Hey, man, thank you. So, you know, man, I'm having the time of my life, and I thank God every day out loud. I really do, man. You know, I'm not a church-going guy, but I'm a God-fearing man, because when I needed him at the end of the day, I called him out like he was a dude. Like, where you at, Holmes? Fuck you. That's how I called him out, because I had nowhere to go no more, man. And you know what? He showed up, dog. So I got every time I speak, I got to bring it up because it's a true story, man. You know, and that's me.
God is good,
you know
man.
what I'm saying? Every day, homeboy. You know.
Hell yeah.
I used to. Yeah, he was always there. I gotta tell you, before you said that right now, my wife, she wrote and directed a documentary. It's about a homeboy of mine. We grew up together, and you know, it's a true story about me and him. You know, he was a youngster. He was the next street cut down. And back in the day, I'd be all loaded and I couldn't ride my motorcycle. And he was a youngster. He didn't know how to ride, so he'd push my bike all the way to the past so I wouldn't crash. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, he showed his loyalty, and he grew up to be a down dude. But he saw, in my time, everybody started getting, in the 80s, everybody started dying and getting killed and stuff. So he went off and became a fireman, right? Almost 10 years into it, he loses his arm during a hot wire. But he comes back, and with one arm, bro, he came back and he did 20 more years, retired as a chief, bro.
Wow.
With 3 kids on his own.
Wow.
So we just finished, we've been following him for 2.5 years, and we're finally going to come out with it this year. And I gotta tell you, man, it's called Grit, and I want you to be there. I want you all here to go see this flick. You guys are gonna be very inspired. You're gonna cry a lot because even though me seeing it, I know the story. The way my wife put it together, bro, it's so beautiful. And very encouraging for us from the streets, bro. Literally from the streets to what he's doing now.
Definitely come support, man.
I want you to be there, man.
Tough guy, man.
Absolutely.
Ooh, beautiful. Yeah. And thank you for that. You know, me and my wife just try to push out positive stuff out there, man. You know, just representing Raza hard, man.
Yeah, we need that. And salute to the firefighters because they are tough guys, man, and women.
Sure. Midget Mike is asking, Emilio, any wild stories working on Sons of Anarchy?
Too many to say, but I gotta say is that when we first started out, the guys didn't ride, and I'm a Harley guy, bro, and there was Harleys on the floor every single day, brother. It was sad to watch, you know what I mean? Because but I mean that's just part of the gig. Most guys were hired because of what they do as actors, and they had to learn as they went, and a lot of motorcycles on the floor. But
that would have been me laying down a couple motorcycles.
And same with the mines as well, bro. Same with the mines as well. Yeah, it worked out both ways, but it was at the end they all became great riders, man. But some great times, man. For sure.
I trip because if I know that if I had like that coming my way, right? Like if I was being cast for that, I would like a year in advance, right? Be trying to learn how to fucking roll that bitch. So in case there's a scene where I got to roll it, there's not someone having to roll it for me and it be on a fucking trailer because that's how they do it, right?
Yeah, exactly. And what happens is a lot of times people will just get hired. Like somebody got fired, so they bring somebody in. And some people lie, bro, because people will lie when you're in this business because they just want the role, right?
Right.
And they'll say, yeah, I ride, and then all of a sudden they get there and they don't know how to ride, you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, and they're not going to say they frown upon it. They'll get a stunt man that looks like you, dresses like you, and they'll ride for you until you do learn, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, because you can't really ride until you get a license anyway. You know what I'm saying? You know, so.
Yeah, legally, they can't allow you to ride if you don't have one.
But I got to tell you, I've never had a license, brother. I mean, I never, because I've been riding since I was 14. Yeah. And they would say, you got a license, and they just took it that I did, and I did, and then one time, it was like third season of Sons. I booked for a commercial, and they wanted to see a physical license, bro. And I said, I've been writing. You guys see me on TV? They go, yeah, I know that's good, Emilio, but we want to see a license for liability shit, right? Oh shit. And I went into it. So I suck at tests, bro. I really do. You know what I'm saying? It's the written test, you know. And I failed, bro. You know, all these years I failed, and you can do it 3 times, and I go, I get this. I need this license like today. Yeah. And so I took it again. I failed again, homie. So this last one, I went in the car, started a little bit more, and boom, and I passed it, and I was able to do the handling, you know.
Next time, let me know. I got a guy.
I got a guy.
No, but I do this commercial, right? And
sure.
So check this. I was going to say this about L.A. I'm an L.A. guy. I'm an L.A. Dodger fan. I'm a Laker fan. Anything LA is good. Now, when you try to put your name in front of your name, I don't like it too much. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I love Angels when they were Anaheim. I love that. Turn LA, I didn't like it too much.
Yeah.
Clippers, same thing. So this is how much I don't like. So I'm doing this commercial, right? And because I'm a LA Laker, I'm not going to watch Clippers. I don't even know who Clippers are. I'm going to be honest with you. So I'm doing this commercial for Subway, right? And there's this kid. I'm doing this to do every different segments. And there's this kid there. Not a kid, but, you know, I call it because I'm older than everybody. I don't mean disrespect. Anyway, and everybody's around him taking pictures of me because of Sons. Yeah. And they're taking pictures of this kid that I don't know who he is, a tall guy, right? And then, so I go over there, and all of a sudden I'm watching. He was very cordial. Hey, hi, nice to meet you. But nice to meet you. I go home. I go, who was this guy? Everybody was so crazy about him, right? I look at the damn call sheet and it says Blake Griffin, right?
Oh shit!
And I'm thinking, so I call my nephew because he's a big. I go, Mijo, do you know this guy named Blake Griffin? He goes, yeah, I wear his jersey every day. He goes, go to slam dunk contest. You know what I mean? So I go, and there's Blake Griffin jumping over cars doing stuff. Yeah. And I was working with this guy this whole day. I don't even know because I don't follow Clippers. I'm a Lakers guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Shit, man.
Shout out to Blake Griffin, man.
Yeah, he's a badass, bro.
Yeah.
It was a Subway commercials. I was always on that with him. You know, it was a trip, man. You know.
Yeah, he's blowing up right now. He's got a whole lot of commercials out there.
Is he still in the league?
Yeah, yeah.
Is he?
Yeah, I think he is.
So I'm at a golf tournament. I was in the Riviera about 3 months ago.
You played Rivy?
Yeah, I played there a few times. I played twice this year.
I didn't get that call.
I did. I was glad I did, homie. It's beautiful. I love that course, bro. Yeah. He was playing in that tournament as well. There's a lot of basketball and football guys.
Sure. No, I've been to the Genesis Open like 3 times.
Back in the day, it was a Nissan Open.
Beautiful.
You know, tough course. So I played like about 8 times now, twice last year. Now, bro, it's a tough course.
Now, is the course still intact since the fires? You know?
I think so. I was invited to play not too long ago, and I couldn't go. I know they were supposed to play a tournament there, but they had to move out because of the fires. But it's fine. The fire, it didn't get burned, brother. It was just a smoke that.
Yeah, it was carved out around the golf course.
Exactly. It's beautiful, man. Beautiful course.
All right.
All right, our boy Mike, he's back in here, and he's saying, "Love the support to the highest show. Love and support to the highest show. Put me in for my third box for pins and merch. Thank you so much, B. Much love and blessings." And he's saying, "Yo, B, I got an idea. Let's get a Hot Wheels smoke box car. I need my 10%."
Oh, I see what you're saying. Get a Hot Wheel that looks like the smoke box, which is a '74 Caprice.
It's a badass ride. I saw it right now.
Yeah.
Clean, brother.
Yeah.
Be hard with the same paint job.
Yeah, with the same paint job, same graphics.
Oh yeah.
He's not wrong. I mean, you could
He wants
probably-
10% though. The streets got to eat.
Well, yeah. It's an idea.
Fucking weird. Fucking weird. Like those fucking background noises.
All right.
Adam's asking you guys, when you guys are talking about baseball, what do you guys think about the replay for strikes and balls? You think it like takes away from the game or not?
Slows it down.
Yeah, and the thing is this, I mean, I don't like no replays, brother. Just like back, I come from a different time, I guess, it's just like, and I guess it helps out, but I don't know.
This kind of removes the human element of it all, and just the things happen in this moment, and that's the way it went.
But I'll say this though: some of those the umpires they fuck up.
They do.
Yeah.
They big time, homie.
And
Big time.
like if you're willing to just say, okay, this motherfucker fucked the whole game up, and not have like a correction on deck that like they could make the call from the booth and say, hey, you guys missed that one right there.
If it's a game-winning thing, bro, I think, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let the fucking game run, homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Well, he'll give it to you in the next play. You dig what I'm saying? That's usually what happens when he knows he fucked up. But if this is a game-winning thing,
Right.
then you know what I'm saying?
I feel you on that. Don't slow the game down for shit. But like if it is off a game-winning pitch,
Yeah, ninth inning,
Yeah.
2 outs.
Or-
yeah.
and
Tag the
it
bag
was
first, who tagged the bag first. I get that,
yeah.
Third inning shouldn't count.
No. It should just be in the last inning where you have one.
Yeah, the game's in the line.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I would be cool if they just had one and they could only use it in the ninth.
There you go.
No,
Yeah,
like if they
go out the red.
if their guy struck out like looking because he thought it was outside or under or whatever or too high,
Yeah,
and the ref the ump didn't fucking see it, then yeah, I could see that happening. But like to have that shit throughout the game, it would slow it way the fuck
Yeah,
down.
because
Because
you
motherfuckers get petty with that
you
shit.
get
They
that
do,
about
they
5
do.
times a game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, look,
So.
in the NBA right now, right? The challenge flag, a lot of motherfuckers use it in the first quarter. And it's like, if you lose that challenge, you don't get it again. So you might need it in the fourth quarter when your fucking guy got 5 fouls and shit. And he's fouling out of the game, and you want to challenge that because you see in the replay that he didn't foul, but the ref ain't seen it, and if you don't challenge it, your boy's out the game.
Ya estuvo.
So a lot of motherfuckers use it right dead in the beginning, and it's like any veteran that watches the game, they're like, why are they gassing it like right now? They should be using it in the fourth quarter only.
Crunch time.
Yeah. And I think that's how you use all that shit. Just use it in the fourth quarter. All right.
Browsing here saying, shout out to the whole table. Emilio, we love your work and salute to all my 5150s.
Salute.
Right on, brother.
The Great Pretender saying, yo,
Yes.
B, the tortas de carnitas at Sergio are fire.
Yeah. I just like the way that Bolton pronounces it over there. The tortas. Yeah, no, everything is good over there, man. Oh, you should have heard him read the shit. Try to read what we had him read him yesterday. So someone in our chats, they sent submissions, right, so that we could see them, and they sent the album cover of Selena's first album with Celino y los Dinos, right?
Okay.
And it said las primeras grabaciones, right? Yeah. And I had fucking this guy try to read.
I want to hear him say it right now, homie.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Say that shit.
He said la primeras grabaciones. It says grabaciones.
Yeah, everybody loves a good grab ass.
Totally grabaciones right there. That shit was hilarious. Yeah, we're trying to teach him Spanish. He can't get past rolling the R.
No R's.
Those silent L's will get you too.
Yeah, and the silent. Yeah.
Yo, he's kind of quiet back there. Yo.
Yeah, he is.
Getting the next one ready.
He's getting the next one ready. Yeah.
Rakim is asking, will there be a new season of the Mayans?
We're done, brother. We're done. Yeah, but thank you for asking. I mean, for me, that was one of the best gigs because I was only 30 minutes from my house. And, I got to tell you, we had all raza on the front of the camera and behind the camera. It was
That's awesome.
They kept to the word, and they really did. So if I fucked up a word in Spanish, I could look next to me and say, did I say it right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was good, man. It was really good.
That's awesome.
One of the best gigs, man.
It was a great run too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Great
It
run.
was.
Great show.
Was Sendog a part of this as well?
No, Sendog was on Sons of Anarchy with us. He was a Sons of Anarchy. He was part of Danny Trejo's group. So
Yeah.
I love Sen, man. He's a good dude, man. Love that guy.
Big up Sendog.
Yep.
Charlie Tuna saying, yo, Mello, pick a day. I quit cold turkey 25 days ago after 24 years of cigarettes.
Wow.
That's what's up, blood. Hey, thank you. Yeah, we're gonna go there. I think right now I'm mentally preparing my mind, my brain. This is the last pack. I'm gonna take a break after this pack. So thank you again for the voter conference.
You can do it.
Yeah.
But you haven't smoked a cigarette yet, right, Carlos, since we've been here?
No.
That's
No,
good.
that's easy. They're in my pocket. I really want to step out and go.
Yeah, as soon as the show's
Yeah,
over.
no.
Hey, I've seen chain smokers quit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Steph Tone was one of them. He was a crazy chain smoker, the strong one. He would smoke packs of that shit.
Yeah.
And, he cut that shit out. My mother, who was a crazy chain smoker, that's why I could not stand cigarettes throughout my life because she smoked so much. It just was like, overwhelming.
All over the place.
Yeah.
And she quit. I didn't think she'd ever fucking quit. Julio G, who was also a chain smoker, salute to Julio G, quit smoking cigarettes and on tour, man. He and Sendog and a couple other guys were the first ones off the bus to get that cigarette break.
Yeah.
And
I mean, at least Steph Tone replaced it with weed. Like,
well, the weed was always there.
yes.
Now he just leans on the weed, which is better for him. Yeah.
maybe try that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But how do you?
Oh, you
this is
don't-
what I don't understand about this because it's been a long time since, like I said, 34 years I smoked Yeska. Never got in trouble. It just made me feel good, right?
Yeah.
Relax. But I remember I used to smoke a bowl of some indica, man, and then I was good for the night, homie. Just get all loaded and just relax, want to eat, right? But how do guys get to just smoke it like all day? Like, how does that work, brother?
That's this guy.
Yeah, it's just building the tolerance, really. You know what I mean?
But do you get high though, Cardinal?
At some point, yeah.
I'm fucking high right now. Yeah.
Right now, I smoke for the taste and the flavor.
Okay,
I
get that. I get that. Okay,
Yeah.
right on. Yeah.
Because I mean,
And it tastes good with a little beer, too.
it takes a lot to really get high if I'm really trying to get high, which
So you just take a big hit, hold it a bit longer for you if you want to feel it.
yeah,
Okay.
or do some fucking edibles, that are like high dosed. That's when you get really fucking high.
Right.
The edibles are a different hit, which we do, but we don't do it as frequently as smoking joints. You know what I mean? So like our tolerance is like way up there.
Like me personally, I just smoke on the show. After that, I go home. I'm not smoking until
I wish it was just that for me.
Yeah, so I don't smoke after this show.
I'm smoking before the show, during the show, after the show. But that's why my tolerance is the way that it is.
Right.
Yeah.
Thought of it.
If I did, man, I would be a whole totally different, be fucking high strung and hard to deal with. Shit makes me easy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what it was like back in our time. Like because I was on something else. I was just now I know I was just self-medicating, bro. Because I'm a hyper guy. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, I had to move. I had to be doing something, bro. And that would just make me like normal.
Just balance you
relax,
out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it balances me the fuck out for sure.
Right.
All right, what else you got?
Javi Lopez is asking, yo, can you talk about Landman?
Yeah, it was a great shoot, man. I went to school. We got there. We did 2 weeks of school. We had to go learn what the oil business is about. Then we had to actually go out there and learn how to work the machinery. Because that gig, man, those guys, it's a tough gig, man. And you can easily get killed. I mean, I didn't want to lose my hands, so I was learning how to use the machines. And we did that for a couple of weeks, and then just had a good time. I got to hang out with a lot of these, Billy Bob Thornton and Shader Sheridan. Got Michael Pena played my son, who I'm a big fan of anyway. And they got picked up for season 2, man. So check it out because it's just going to get better, man. Yeah, wish I could have been on longer. It was a really good gig, man.
Yeah, that shit is a crazy business, man. Those guys risk it every day.
Yeah, man. And those guys is called the Pastors. They're a group of guys, and they go live there for 2 weeks, and that's the crew, and then they go home for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then, it's like what they said. It's like it's a gig where you can make 6 figures and just working your ass off, man.
Yeah.
A lot of the guys in there, from different walks of life, not the good side. I'm saying it could be most of the guys are not college graduates, put it that way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just someone we can make some good video, but it's hard work.
You're
man.
risking your life for it.
It's tough gig, man.
Yeah. It's almost like construction work.
Yeah.
You get paid.
But they're nonstop, bro. It's like, it's just repetitive. Like you're out there for 12 hours, bro. And I also learned that, was because you go to the teachers to school for a week, and like we're our country, we have the most oil than any other country in the world. So I'm wondering, why is gas so expensive, Cardinal? Because we don't have to really.
Because that's the game they run on.
You know what I'm saying? We make more oil than anybody, bro. It's a trip.
Yeah. They don't want to tell people that, though.
We learned it, man. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It blow people's minds to know that.
Yeah, it's a trip. I blew my mind.
Yeah.
It blew my mind.
We don't need motherfucker shit. We just putting it like the straw, like fucking Homeboy and what's that? There Will Be Blood. Is that what it was called?
I didn't see it.
It's a movie that I believe it was. Is it Ray Fiennes or Joseph Fiennes?
Movie brother, yeah.
And one of those guys. Who is it? Daniel. Yeah, Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah.
And it's about the oil industry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a pretty fucking.
But it's so primitive back then, because nowadays, bro, they can go down 5,000 feet. Imagine this, 5,000 feet. Okay, and now they have it hooked up where you can go another 2,000 feet this way.
Yeah.
Instead of drilling another hole, they just go boom and slowly bend it. It's a trip, bro. I learned a lot. It was a trip, man.
Yeah, like a big ass straw.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's crazy. All right.
Joaquin in here saying, like always, be tight show today. We got Emilio in the house. Come on now. He's saying same team. And that's it by Joaquin.
He didn't even want to try to say your last name. I heard that, boss. Emilio,
Hey, just say River with an A, homeboy. There you go. But I gotta tell you, man. I've been wanting to do this because I watch the show, and I have a lot of friends that have been on the show, and I'm thinking, why the fuck they don't call me? You know what I'm saying? And that's without saying it. And they have been calling me, man. We're gonna get like since October of last year. And we've just been trying to do it, man, because I've been wanting to come here for a while, man. And it just worked out. I'm glad. Sometimes if you don't plan it too far ahead, it works out. And that's what we did, brother.
Yeah, man. I'm glad to finally have had you here, man. And
we see each other at different places, and we just never. It just never had, and here we are, brother.
That's right. And we're fucking big fans and supporters of you.
I've been a big fan of you, bro. You guys, you and Cypress. It's because I go back to the comedy days when you guys used to come in and close up the show, bro.
Yeah.
You guys just. You don't understand, when they start singing, everybody will go fucking nuts in that club, man. Wherever it was at, it was always badass.
Word up, man. I appreciate you.
And even though you're trying to be cool, when they start singing, you start jumping too, man. You know what I'm saying? No matter how cool you are, you're gonna jump, man.
Yeah, I know. I've been there. I jumped for some motherfuckers too myself a couple times, man. Many times, I should say. But hey, man, thank you very much.
Thank you
for being here with us, and thank all y'all for watching and spending your time with us, for your love and support and energy. It's everything to us, and we send it right back to you. We want to thank Emilio for sitting here with us, first of many times, because we're going to have him come back for sure.
I'm coming back, brother.
That's right.
This is a good table right here. Homie.
Word up, brother. You got any shout-outs you want to give?
My wife and my boy, I love you so much. You guys are my world, and I'm really proud of my wife, what she's done with this grit. To all our crew, I got to say this, because, I'm just an actor, bro. You give me some lines, I do my lines, I go home. But my wife, she put this crew together, for her film, and to you guys who came in and just say, man, because I want to be part of this, those are my right now. That's my crew right now. Even though I got other stuff I'm doing, but that's who I'm working hand in hand right now, and I thank you for that. Appreciate you, man.
That's what's up, Mello. Got any shout outs?
Did you know my name is Upiano Reyes Rivera? That's a fact.
Huh.
Yeah,
really?
My grandmother on the other side is Rivera, so we may be related
are
many hundreds of years back.
Yeah.
DNA.
Have you done have you done that yet?
I have.
You have?
Yeah.
Where'd you come up?
Man, so many fucking things. It's like 50-something European, 20 cent 20% indigenous, 18% or 17% African, and like all little sub shits in between. It's crazy.
Yeah. I'm scared to do mine, brother. I thought about it, but I don't know.
It'll blow your mind when you see what you're made of.
Huh. Okay, I might do that now. Okay, I might do that. Okay, true. How about you, Now, what came up with you?
I never did it. I haven't done it. My little sister did, so I may as well just ask her what it is.
Yeah, yours would be similar for sure.
Really? Oh, that's how that goes, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I didn't do it, and I don't want to do it. So
I want to.
You don't want to do nothing.
Can I ask why? Why? How come you don't want to do it?
I mean, think about what you're doing.
Giving them your DNA.
You're sending DNA away.
That's what my wife said.
Well, look, they already got your social security number.
But I don't need more people now knowing more things.
That's true too. But I mean, like if you're the conspiracy theorist, they got you on day one with the social security number. So, and then when you buy a phone, like the ones we use every day, they're not so.
Hey, bro, one question. I just gotta ask one question, okay? Just for me. This is for me. This is for me because I'm stuck right now, homie. Okay, so do you guys believe in dinosaurs? Just real simple.
I do.
Yeah.
I don't.
I don't.
I do. Oh yeah.
Okay, 3 out of 2, 3 out of 5. Okay, I believe.
How about yourself?
I believe in them, homie.
Yeah.
I love that fucking brontosaurus guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you start hearing stuff, and you start reading stuff. Cause sometimes some things intrigue me, and like some people say they never existed, homie, and that's like blows my mind because I grew up,
So that's how we grew up with that,
right?
That education that they did exist. And, now there's, trying to teach
theories
theories that maybe they weren't here.
I understand it contradicts biblical beliefs, but what are you saying, that the bones are fake? Like that somebody's making up the bones? Or?
But all the stuff that's put together, bro, is plastic. What they thought it was, you dig? How in the fuck did they find all these bones? I mean, I don't know.
Those bones could be fake, though.
I mean, you see
what I mean.
animals.
But we got whales, right? Look how big those fuckers are. That was probably a small fish to those dinosaurs that they. That was the fish they ate, homie. That's the way I'm trying to make
it could be.
And then you have the giraffe, super tall. There's possibility. I'm just not all the way in yet.
I mean, our generation will never know. We can only go by what we heard and they showed us.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That would be a crazy conspiracy.
All right, Les, you got any?
Hold on, I didn't give a shout out yet.
Oh, you did?
I haven't.
Okay, we went. All right.
We got into the whole DNA thing.
Yeah, don't be asking questions on shout out.
I didn't. I just said we were Rivera's. That's all.
Shout it out.
Okay.
I'm just
my one and only shout out today, man, is shout out to my man Condor. If y'all need some hyphy beats with that Fly Club flavor, hit up my man Condor up north in San Francisco. He got you. Other than that, shout out to everybody at the table, my brother Be Real, everybody behind me that's doing all the heavy lifting, Bolton, Barbara, Dro, Aton, everybody. Dominator, absolutely. And just shout out to everybody. I hope something amazing happens for you today.
Beautiful.
My man, love.
For sure. I want to shout out everybody on the chat hanging out with us. Emilio for coming through, hanging out with the crew, the whole Dr. Greenthumb squad. You know how we put it down. If you're on that IG, follow me, PsychoLess Official. And if you checking for the merch, go to the PsychoLessShop.com. It's Tuesday. Get ready for the Master Mix. Real Psycho taking over. Squeeze them.
FM.
Man, big shout out to Emilio. Thanks for coming through, man. A lot of inspirational shit for people, especially young folks, man. Shout out to the Treehouse. Shout out to B and the Table, to Dro and Javi. I didn't get to shout out C for his birthday, so big up late happy birthday to C minus. And check me out on IG, DJFM_LA. Got some events coming up, some Mad Lion and some other hip hop shit going down. So check me out. B.
Growth is not soft. Swallow that.
Feed me.